Yo.
Hey.
Why does the DM sound so depressed?
Pre-mortem depression.
I didn't catch that.
No, mortem. You know how you have post-mortem depression, so this is pre-mortem depression.
Oh.
So you wait.
Yeah, because all of our characters are gonna die horribly.
Oh. For some reason, I understood it as you're awaiting a child.
That would be natal, not mortem.
Ah.
I mean, no, there is. Is it postnatal depression?
Yeah,
That's
postnatal depression is when you have a child. Post-mortem depression is when someone dies.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing. Yin and yang.
Yeah,
True.
I mean, yeah. Your character's death would be the birth of new characters.
Yeah.
True.
Possibly if the universe survives.
The universe had better survive long enough for me to play a Grand Burian.
You might fuck up shit so bad, we only can go with prequels from now on.
Ha.
Like, there is no... the universe doesn't have a sequel.
We have a prequel which is like set on Granbur before all of the chaos in the original campaign. It's just like a bunch of Granburians just sitting around failing to count to 5. Literally nothing happens because Granbur was really uneventful before the campaign, in my mind anyway.
I mean, there was a whole Kardashian mafia that took over before it. And there was the League of Extraordinary Ladies established.
Yeah. The only problem, okay, that's interesting. I guess we could do a prequel where they establish that. But yeah, the problem is if we were to fight the Kardashians or whatever, we know that we can't win because the Kardashians need to continue existing into the original campaign.
Yeah. Unless you fight like a generation before,
It's finally
you fight
to introduce different timelines, though.
Yeah.
The complexity this campaign needed.
Instead of Dikuniversum, it becomes Dik Multiversum.
Multi-Dikuniversum.
Yeah, we have time travel already. It should. Parallel universes should exist.
I mean, they do. I think they do. Yeah, that's the only explanation because there, as you said, there are multiple traveling scenarios. And there's like multiple ways to time travel. There's not a single established way. There's stuff that affects the timeline, and there's stuff that doesn't affect the timeline. So that would assumingly create a different timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way of time traveling that doesn't affect the timeline is sitting in the box for a long time.
Yeah, I do really like that there are different types of time travel in the same setting because that's fun.
Unheard of. Paradoxical. A heresy. Call it as it is.
Yeah, no, but that's the good. No, that's actually great because you can have like one time traveler who's like terrified of causing a paradox, and the other one who's just like, "Yo, paradoxes don't exist." And somehow both of their abilities work. Like one who has an ability that specifically relates to paradoxes, and the other one has an ability that lets him mess around with shit without causing paradoxes. I feel like they would hate each other.
Yeah, like a time traveler very afraid to touch anything. And then he just meets a time vampire or something.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like to us, the guy who changes dimensions when he time travels, like he just disappears. You never see him again. He might as well just die.
Okay, Marco, you need to fix your shit, bro.
You're in a very long tin can.
No, a crunched up tin can.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better.
Muted. Oh yes, great improvement.
Yeah, but
Good
you're not the
guess.
one to talk, Leox. Your mic sounds weird as well. Like not
Right?
really bad, but echoey kinda.
Let me check.
Or is he always like that? Just sometimes my ears are different. I don't know because people don't complain.
I mean, I can do this if you're much more likely to enjoy this type of thing, you know.
No,
Yeah,
no thanks.
tap your fingertips on a bottle top now.
This sounded like Neckbeard trying to explain how he is not a pedophile to a 14-year-old lolly.
No, I didn't hear the
Careless,
spitting.
don't worry. I will be surely up close and personal with you.
Okay, way better.
No,
Continue like
Ilya
that, please.
Ilya said trying to convince her he's not a pedo.
Yeah, I'm not a
I need
pedophile.
to.
I'm an what were the other age group terms? I forget. Ebophile or
I don't
something.
know. I don't know.
No, we never ventured that deep. Okay, I need to jump with Ilya on a call for 5 minutes. We'll be back
Yep.
before.
Cool.
I just.
Character design.
Yeah.
Yeah, secret memes.
This session, Bob has regained the DMV line. Probably not. It would be so weird if like we went through all that hassle and he became a god and then he was just like, hey, actually my old abilities were better. Can I get them back?
I mean, did he? Well, so far he didn't use anything stronger than he
So far
had.
he's only level 1. Like he created
Yeah.
this character and the idea was to jump straight to level 3, but then he decided to just stay at level 1 for a while. So yeah, he has been quite overpowered by the other enemies and such.
I just noticed that. Why didn't it pop up on my phone? You had plans. Okay, so you have in-game plans, right? We are fine.
Uh, not exactly, but you know, Mark had suggested repairing the mercenaries, but I don't think that'll be possible, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure they're destroyed for good.
Oh, you mean
We
the
also
what's
yeah, sorry, the
Bolivians?
other mercenaries, Bolivians mercenaries. Yeah, I guess we're also mercenaries, so that's not very clear. But yeah,
Didn't
Bolivians
he
crew.
say? Didn't the DM say they died? Didn't they have a turn and stuff?
Yeah, I
What's
think they did.
repairing?
I know that the Magnet Lady has not had a full turn yet, but her body was completely destroyed, like smashed into shrapnel. So I don't think she's coming back. The other guy, I'm fairly certain he has had at least one round.
How
Because
much AP
he
does
died at the
Bolivian
end of
himself
last
have?
session, didn't he? The other guy. It was the start of this session that Savid was controlling the Magnet Lady, I think. So that guy's been dead for like a whole session, or unconscious or something for a whole session. So I think he must be dead now.
In whose body is Savid right now?
He's in Bolivion. So first, in the previous, not last session, but the week before, he was in the guy who could suck up your flames. Then in last session, he spent the session in the Magnet Lady's body, and then at the very end of the session, he went into Bolivion.
And the guy that dropped from the sky is on his side,
Uh,
very definitely.
yes, yeah. So he knows he was on the side of Savid, and he knows that Savid can switch bodies. So when the lady blew herself up, he would know that means Savid would control one of our other enemies, and the only one left is Bolivion. So he must know Savid is in Bolivion's body. Although he might be annoyed the fact that Savid blew up while he was standing next to him. So you know.
And didn't Savid like take control of his own guys as well?
No, not yet. No. So far, the only people he's controlled have been the robots, the Transfinis.
Oh. But the water guy and the buff dude are on his side, so we might
Yes.
switch the others when he needs to possess one of those.
Yeah. We don't exactly know how his new possession ability works. because previously he had to target unconscious people, but Belivion was not unconscious. So yeah, we don't really know how it's gonna work.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it just makes him also like weaker, more easier to like kick
Yeah.
out. Who knows?
The problem is we do know that he healed when he possessed Belivion. He also healed when he possessed the unconscious people, but he definitely healed while he chose to possess Belivion. So
I mean, did we even get any damage anyway?
he did, because Belivion got hit by a hydro pump from the water guy when the water guy tried to shoot CTA's drone and missed critically.
Oh yeah, right.
But that's presumably fully healed up now. So
I mean, presumably we should like try to stop this from happening because like we are already pretty badly banged up.
yeah.
No, we
Problem is
will
how.
let Savit possess me, so I'm full HP, and then you exercise him.
Yeah, I don't think he healed. I don't think he heals you
I
to
don't
full.
think that's gonna work.
But also,
Not
we
to
don't know
full?
how to get rid of him, because previously we would get rid of him by healing someone, but that doesn't seem to work anymore because he heals himself when he takes over control of someone. Also, he specifically asked you for a healing potion, which at the time I certainly thought was because he couldn't leave the body and he wanted to leave it. But now that he's been healing himself for 2 sessions straight, I think probably he just wanted healing.
Yeah.
I believe he possessed Belivion because his ability allows him to possess Sims. Because as soon as
Yeah.
Belivion was on the side of Elodie, he got possessed. So maybe the other guys were Sims as well.
Perhaps.
They were
Although one
Sims
of
of
them was a
Belivion.
woman. But
Yeah,
yeah,
women
okay,
can be
that's
Sims
fair,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
We are fucked, right?
Yep, yeah, pretty much. I feel like all that we've got going for us is that A, Lucas is extremely generous with the abilities Ilya wants to get, or B, Lucas throws in some Deus Ex Machina, like Sylvie randomly shows up for no reason and chops everyone a million times.
Well, but we could also just jump out in the water and just try to run away
Yeah, but
on the
one
floor
of
of
them,
the ocean, right?
yeah, but one of them is literally like a water guy.
Mm. Well, we can kill one of them.
The thing is, though, right? We can KO him, but what do we do if Savid just possesses him, like you said? Like as soon as we KO him, Savid takes over his body.
No, we just KO him and hit him again, so he dies.
Yeah, but we can't. That's
Like, he
not a
gets
thing in
healed,
this
though.
game.
Did we never do that? Did we never try to decapitate somebody who's killed?
No. The only way that sort of thing has ever been able to happen in Dikuniversum was with a specific ability that was made for it. Like in the original campaign, Lucas gave these monster things the ability to eat people that were KO'd so that they could stop Isai from constantly regenerating. Or not exactly stop, but like they reduced the die size so it was like less likely. But
Yeah,
I
but that
imagine
was
if he
only
had
because
kept
you
doing
were
it.
a player. NPCs,
Yeah.
some NPCs just died, right?
Yeah, some NPCs do,
mean,
but like
yeah.
the ones that don't, as far as I know, Lucas hasn't allowed us to just say, "Oh yeah, we want to kill this person." You have to give
Yeah,
them the
no.
full
I don't
round.
remember us trying to do that though.
I think
But
we
I
might
yeah,
don't
have
maybe.
at one
know.
point.
I feel like we must have done in the original campaign at some point though, because we had loads of guys who were like powerful enemies.
Yeah, but as soon as they're down, we don't care about them. Like there were never a situation
Yeah,
that we have to kill somebody really quick, or was there?
I don't know. I mean, my memory of the original campaign's not great because I didn't write proper notes. I only did like half of it. But I feel like there probably was some time where we wanted to.
Maybe. But I mean, it's true that like the NPCs don't generally heal themselves out of being knocked out.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
if we deal with the water guy somehow, Elodie can store most of us. Wait, who
Yeah.
can't you store?
Well, Bob presumably has a soul now that he's a god, so I don't know. I might still be able to store him, but I might not.
Why the fuck would a
Mark,
god have a soul?
You
I don't
can
know.
store Connie because she's now in control.
Okay, so Connie,
She's a soul.
does Connie has a soul, doesn't she?
She is a soul.
She is a soul, yeah. So Connie, so I can't store Mark or Bob anymore. It's just you that I
Oh.
can store.
Okay.
I think. I could be wrong about Bob, but yeah.
How fast can you swim?
Yeah.
I cannot swim. I am made of gold.
Yeah, we just
Okay,
plunged
how
to
fast
the
can you
to
drop
the
down
bottom of the ocean.
in water?
I don't know. Probably quite fast. Because, you know, metal.
Is Elodie dense?
Yes, in more ways than one. She's got an intelligence score of 4. So there
No,
you go.
I
that's
mean, in her
that's like
mind,
100 AQ, right? That should be like the medium, the standard.
4 is average. It's +0 on a
Yeah.
roll. So
Yeah, average is 100.
wait, but
So
like,
yeah.
what is like the in character explanation as to why she has 4 in all stats, but being able to beat everybody at most things?
Basically, just because she when she first got her body, she didn't actually give a damn about any of the stats. She just a lot of times I would imagine like a rich kid transferring would be like, oh yeah, I want a robot that's like really good at this thing or whatever. But she just didn't give a shit because all she cared about was vehicles. She's like, oh, a humanoid shaped robot, don't give a damn. Just make it gold plated and shiny. That's good enough for me. So she just got like a perfectly average one because she didn't care about the specifics of it. But because, you know, of how super rich she is, although it's average in every way, it's still above average because
Oh my
it's
God.
really expensive.
She's like an adventurer, so she has to have like super-ish powers. Her power is super averageness.
Yeah. No, it's literally, it's like the Batman thing. It's like his superpower is wealth. Like she's just so rich. Like technically, there's nothing special about her body, but it's just like way more expensive than any robot that anybody else, well, not anybody else, but a lot of people could afford. So it just happens to be really high spec. It just doesn't specialize in anything.
luxurious averageness, like a handbag made in China, but with the logo of Gucci, so it's immediately better.
Yep.
But
Where
yeah,
did
she's
all the
got
other people go anyway?
what? Sorry.
Where did the other people go?
Oh, Lucas and Ilya are just discussing Ilya's level up thing because
Okay.
all like ever since he turned into demigod, he's just been playing a level 1 character. So
I thought he was
finally,
level 2 last time.
was he? I don't think so. I don't think he'd upgraded, but maybe he did. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Oh,
But
maybe
I
he
thought
just didn't have the time to do it. That's
Yeah.
fair. So,
But yeah, Bob definitely needs to rise to the occasion. But otherwise, Bob, do you have other ideas besides reviving the people?
Hmm.
Because my idea is to somehow just flee, but I don't even know if we can safely do that.
I guess if we were to flee, the speedboat shouldn't be damaged at the moment, I don't think. So the best way to flee would probably be to just stow these 2 boats and then jump in the speedboat and try and escape that way.
I don't know. Maybe the sky guy flies too fast to be an
The
issue.
water guy probably moves too fast as well, but
Yeah. Those are the 2 guys we are fighting now, though.
yeah, those 2
Except for
plus we've also got the muscular
Really?
guy, and we've got
Okay.
Belivion, aka
Well, the
Savid.
muscular guy can teleport, so we're not gonna run away from him.
Oh god damn. Okay, yeah.
We should go underneath deck and just hide somewhere.
Yeah.
Let him surge.
Yes.
Hey, if I can chill enough time in like a closet, I can drink a bunch of potions.
Yeah.
Didn't you exit the closet, Carlos?
Huh.
No, I'm still deeply
Why are
closeted.
you
Okay.
trying to? Okay. We're not outing you in front of your
your
fans.
your ex character is the one that exited the closet, exited 6ix9ine.
Yeah. Syrian has been in and out of the closet a lot.
With
Sometimes
different
he
hooker
has.
every single day.
Yes.
Well, hooker parts.
He's in a hooker every single day, but also living inside of a guy that is very much inside outside the closet.
A guy doesn't need much. Call it
But
home
also
part.
always carrying a baby in his arms. Never let go.
Yep.
Pasted the watch together link.
Cool.
Before we play the thing, Ilya, you know that all the pressure is on you to perform this session now. All our hopes lie on you and your negotiating power.
We are doomed.
I mean, technically, I was.
Yeah.
I mean, if nobody has any like special like mind powers, I mean, I still have my like. Well, I guess it is an ultimate. Like, I have my thingy that allows me to use like 2 actions to do whatever I need.
Nice.
So if I get boosted enough, it might be doable.
It just occurred to me that if you add Bob and Mark or Connie and Elodie's health all together, it's equal to CTA's health, and CTA only has 22. So yeah, we're not in a good position.
That is fair.
Hey,
To
all
be
I'm
fair-
saying is somebody has to roll charisma of, hey, Sirion, surrender. Roll charisma and I make him crit fail.
Yeah, that would be interesting because his name isn't Syrian, So
Yeah.
I'm very wondering.
Oh.
It's like he merged Savid and Bolivia and came up with Syrian.
No, I just thought
Okay,
of
that's
the
fair,
the
that's
most
fair.
terrifying big bad guy we could face.
Yeah. For a second, you thought you were in the facing the big bad evil guy, but no. This is just
No, it's just
a
this
mid boss.
random loser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Non-triggered. I see someone is still missing from the watch together.
I'm there.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I refreshed.
Cool.
All good.
Because it was
Ah.
that for some reason.
All right. If everyone's good, then we can start in 3, 2, 1.
Casablanca.
Wait, why does he get to be president?
Well, I think I would have made a damn fine president. Kissed a few hands, shook a few babies.
You would have brought a real dignity to the office.
Thank you.
You don't have what it takes. I'll be president. And I nominate Little Rock as my VP.
So that means I get to be president if you get killed by zombies.
That wasn't what I was thinking.
Keep you in the dark, you know they all pretend. Keep you in the dark until it all begins.
Send in your skeletons, sing as their bones come marching in again. They need you buried deep.
the ashes flaming, fizzling out, almost in an explosive fashion whenever they hit Bolivians' hot steaming swords. He looks at you and you sense a presence you so wholeheartedly know. Savid is in Bolivia, Bob. And how did we get here from last time?
Okay, so basically, last session we were pretty much fucked up. We were banged up in the middle of the fight when Elodie decides she can save us and drop the ship on us. Her think, well, you saved us, technically.
Yeah, well, I didn't drop the ship on you. The only one of us that got hurt was CTA's drone.
And I will never forgive you
His
for that.
family, you know. Okay, so Savit is able to hop between bodies and start possession on even alive enemies. He knows how to take over Transfuni's bodies, I guess, since he witnessed Butcher entering the DMV line. But basically, Elodie managed to convince Belivion we are all friends and he should protect her. He decided to do so, but then Savit took over. And also the flying guy with the lightning that was pretty bad and evil. Yeah, he's fighting us and he's on the ship. He's real close. Also, the water guy is alive. And do we have someone else alive? I don't think so. Oh, the necrotic guy. The necrotic guy is with the water guy.
In his arms.
Because CTA was able to save everybody. He managed to save Elodie, me, and he pushed the necrotic guy to his brother, the water guy. But we're pretty much fucked.
Well, yeah, so CTA pushed the necrotic guy over and it was Mark, Connie, who saved myself from the explosion.
Yeah, and CTA also caused for the water guy and the buff dude, necrotic guy, to get closer because they did cool acrobatics together, like catching each other's hand and stabilizing themselves in the air. So they like very very best buddies now.
I mean, they are brothers, yeah.
I take credit for their brotherly bond to have strength.
Yeah. Do you also take credit for the fact that as soon as Guy's turn starts, his brother takes necrotic damage?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't take credit for that. I was only my mission was only friendship.
Cool.
So, as Lay Guy's turn starts, his brother does indeed take 1d10 from being in his necrotic aura. So 4 damage. And then he perhaps disappears into his own shadow, popping just behind you, Connie. I see you're still standing. Let's fix that now, shall we? And he's gonna attempt to punch at you. Connie, please give me a defense.
I don't think this. I could try using my advantage, or you could try.
I could help you with my reaction if you would like.
I mean, you can see you will get hit.
Yeah. So I wave a hand, the ley lines bend and warp slightly, and
they basically
Connie's
pull
pulled to the side.
Yeah, like a marionette pulled to the side.
Yeah.
But with Lay Guy's fast reaction, you see like a dark beam glisten in his left hand as he doesn't exactly launch it at you. It's more as if he spreads a cloud in your direction. I need an athletics check. Save, but I'm not sure if that matters.
From who?
From Mark Connie.
Connie. Okay, cool.
Okay. I guess I could just use my advantage for this. What if LOD is able
Well,
to...
I already used it, so I mean I could do it again, but I would lose an action on my
Okay,
next
no,
turn.
I'll just do my advantage because it's
So-
better than you should say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you manage to use your wind turbines that you have to just like blow it away immediately. Just not enough to like cost you anything, but just a burst of wind just to block it out. Eric, give me a quick wisdom check.
Okay.
Mm.
14.
So, both. I can hear it. Oh, marking.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So both of the left lays, Lei Quan and Lei Guy, are super powered. You know that because you don't see anything magical happening around them. But this last thing was magical, and you can tell that he's not good with it. But that ability was supposed to block out some of the healing effects, like it's heal blocking. Necrotic magic that heals blocking, that blocks healing. As he's seemingly pretty angry that no matter how much he downs Connie, or she's down overall, that people are getting brought back up.
Connie just like tries to flex on him by extending herself again, but since she doesn't have enough HP, she's like just as tall as him, but like very, very slim.
You're like Steve Rogers before the serum, you know?
Yeah.
Just a skeleton. And Connie, it is your turn.
Okay, well, alright. The way Connie sees this is not looking particularly good unless we're able to do something about Belivion. Can I just like, from what I have seen, gather anything about how Savid is doing this? Like some like.
As a free action, you can give me insight or knowledge.
Alright, I have higher knowledge, so let's see knowledge. Fuck. No.
1 second. Wait, I'm thinking. No, you know what? As Connie, not Mark, as Connie, you have advantage on the knowledge check.
Yes.
Because you are designed to infect transcending minds.
Nice.
Okay, much better. So you realize something real quickly. Transfunies do have natural immunity to mind things, right? They have firewalls set up. They have very high level quantum encryption going on. So for Savid obviously exploded knowing that he will switch bodies, because the magnetic chick, she was almost full health. She was barely damaged after her heals. So whatever that implies is that somehow Savid had Belivion and probably the magnetic chick lower their defenses against him. And it takes you a moment like thinking why would they do that? And then you remember Savid can command. And you know that there are things like divine rituals, agreements, stuff like that, that in even magical ones that Transfunies wouldn't necessarily believe.
Well, I mean, can you agree to something that you don't believe in?
So it seems that Savid might have pulled some shenanigans to allow these two Transfunies to be more vulnerable to his possessions. Whatever that exactly is, you obviously can't tell, but that's the only logical conclusion I guess you can reach from the information you know. And make it still make sense.
So like, okay, so let's say that you are like a machine that has like an inbuilt antivirus, right? And something suppresses this antivirus. Is there any way to turn it back on in Transfunis? Would I know anything like that?
I
Like,
mean,
I guess.
the problem is that probably it's not that the firewall is down. It's probably the firewall has an exception for Savid. So he's like a virus that is already inside, right?
Yes. Is there any way to like, without, with like doing a factory reset basically of the antivirus?
Yeah.
Like that?
On a 22, you would have to make the original operating system recognize the thing as a virus.
Right.
So there is probably some kind of, if Bolivian is still there, there's some kind of a dissociation going on at this moment. There has to be, otherwise.
Right. But I think, isn't there one way to cause a reset would be to just put in so many viruses that the thing has to say, okay, from now on, everything is a virus.
That probably is one of the possibilities, yes.
Alright, let's see how many copies of Butcher I can make. Alright, so basically what I would do is, well, I would need to, I suppose, if I wanted to use my my ability, I would need to use the ultimate version of it if I wanted to do something like that, I suppose, right?
Which exact ability are you talking about?
I'm just gonna have to find it and send it. It's this one. Oh, there's a new line in there. It's not...
Oh, it's like the thing where you can just sacrifice stuff.
Yes, sacrifice actions and HP to do stuff.
I mean, yes, but as you can tell, like, remember, whatever viruses you're gonna try to put in there, the firewall is gonna fight against them.
Yeah.
Unless you can convince the firewall that your viruses are also Savid.
Yeah, so it might take some playing around, but without like HP cost, you would be able to tell, like, even in character, that 2 actions isn't gonna yield immediate results. Whether or not you want to start accumulating, that is up to you, but at least it's a very low probability that within 2 actions you would be able to conjure up something. There is a chance, but...
LOD's turn comes up in 2 turns, so technically, if I just knock myself out...
I mean, yes, I guess, yeah.
Would that help?
2 actions and 5 HP.
Would Connie also notice that she's standing right next to Bob right now, who has probably lost a lot of blood during this fight, given how low his health is? And
I mean,
Bob has a connection to...
Oh, it is a very good point. Like, I mean, you're just standing next to us, and I guess I could just, you know, say this as I'm thinking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much talking
this
is a free action
really
from Lucas.
Clever.
No, it's fine. It's fine because it's like everyone's turns. He would be like even when he was being almost punched by the guy, he would be able to start talking about it, right? So it's fine. I mean, I'm trying just to understand what's the play here.
Well, the play here is basically, since I know the virus is down, the antivirus is gonna accept stuff that looks like Savid. Maybe I could use some of Bob's blood to basically just like infuse it somehow. I mean, to be fair, yeah. I mean, Connie would know that. Connie would believe that this is possible, unlike Marky, who would not.
Yeah, because red is communism and blood is red, right? So you have to share the blood.
Yes. I mean, she wouldn't know how to do it.
I mean, Connie isn't a blood expert, but there is nothing stopping you from attempting that. from
Alright.
creating a nail and dropping to 0 HP, but and also infusing Bob's blood into it.
I could also just have Connie throw, not Connie, have LOD throw it, or 6-9 technically. But I mean,
That's
you
the
are
deal.
CTA is too far. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, I guess I will try it because I mean I don't know. Like his turn is gonna happen anyway, so we are kind of fucked in that department anyway. But yeah,
the only way his turn doesn't happen first is if you or CTA could activate the thing on him before his turn. If it requires waiting until my turn, then it means he gets to hit us first.
But CTA can move quite well, right?
Well, yeah, but somebody has to tell me what the plan is.
Okay, well, the plan would be that I use my 2 turns and all of my HP to basically create a virus that has like the signature of Savit, so that you then inject that into Belivion, and my virus fights Savit, and we hope something happens.
Can you just shout to me that I have to bring you in melee range of him or something? Would that be
The
enough?
point is he's dropping to 0.
Yeah, I mean,
He's basically using up all his power and just flinging his nail at you for you to use.
Well, I can give him a potion.
Yes, you will be able to do it on your turn if you wish, but
Marky, do you believe in King Bob and his divinity? Are you his follower? This is
no,
really
like
fair.
Connie would actually like believe that there is something divine about you, because like she sees like there's some weird shit happening around you.
Yeah, the fishing ability.
He's a divine fisherman.
God of fishing.
and also to be fair, Bob has promised Connie to get her gulags, so
That is fair. I mean, it depends. Like, if she believes you are the one true god, then probably not. But like a god, one of the gods, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. She doesn't believe anybody else to be higher than you.
sounds appropriate. She's in your church, Bob.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah. So okay.
Well, okay,
Connie.
no. So yeah. So what I am doing is I'm just doing that, using all my HP and all my actions to make this thingy happen.
Yep.
Just,
and you're basically throwing it for CTA, right?
well, I mean, throwing it, I guess, wouldn't really be possible, but
I'm allowing it as an epic last time moment where you know just all of your life, all of your energy mixed with Bob's blood just last row, because CTA is also in air, so he would be able to catch it easier. He is flying. So you
Oh no, I
sacrifice.
fumbled it. Nah, just
You sacrifice what you have.
If I want to make this cinematic, what I would do is basically just turn, like slowly but surely, Connie just starts turning into Butcher, and like forming him, and then Butcher turns into like this. Then Butcher shoots itself towards CTA and turns into like a compact little.
Oh right. Yeah. So the hand shoots out, the body falls, and the hand transforms.
Yes.
The bloody hand transforms.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's my turn.
As CTA, you catch the nail, and Mark falls unconscious.
Should I roll the knowledge or wisdom?
Yes, you can give me a knowledge. 1 second. It would be wisdom, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
It does say on the thing knowledge though.
It doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, well, yeah. This is very bad.
Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just use up one of my actions because I only need one action to heal you in your next turn. So I'll use up one of my actions now to insert my arcane expertise to turn that into a 19.
Fuck yeah. That's
Amazing.
true. Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. That changes things.
Yes.
Yeah. So CTA, you have this bloody nail in your hand.
Okay.
As you can see, Bolivian, like, time is slowed down for you as you see Bolivian readying his attack.
Okay, look. This is cool and all, but now we have to start some potion shenanigans in the Dikuniversum rule set gray zone. So I'm shooting. I can shoot my drone with particles, and I believe we also had a case where I shot it holding potions already, right?
Yes, that was allowed. That was allowed once.
So by that logic, I can put the nail and a couple potions into my nano cannon and shoot it at the Bolivian, right? Like a nail is
I
like
would no. I would agree
potions
with the
and a
nail.
nail.
Potions at this distance. Okay, no. You know what? I'll give you.
Oh,
At this distance, each potion has 50% chance of shattering on impact.
And what if I shoot it? Nah, okay.
No,
Well,
the point is like
shattering
the
on
distance
impact
is.
in even if I hit the guy.
Yeah, they will shatter on impact. He's not drinking it, so it won't affect him. I'll say, but you're risking that the potions will just get lost.
And you will calculate it by just rolling a 1d2 or
Yeah,
how?
you're gonna roll 1d2 on each potion. For each potion.
Well, I have more potions, so it's fine. Okay. The other potion shenanigan part is, look, liquidated form. I can grow multiple appendices. The last line is can give multiple potions. So
right.
In one action, I'm drinking 11.
No, the problem isn't you giving. It's not a problem of you being able to give yourself. It's a problem of you being able to drink 11 at the same time. So
right, but if
you can give multiple to multiple
if his form
people.
is liquid and he can form multiple limbs,
No.
why can't he form multiple mouths?
It's a mechanical limitation, right? It's not a fluff limitation. Multiple potions in the sense that if you have multiple people surrounding you, everyone within range can be given a potion. Okay. Because if you have 5 people around you, you can form 5 arms and you give them a potion each. But you can't use the 5 arms to give yourself a potion. You can use the 6th arm to give yourself a potion. But you can't give more than once.
Even if I develop schizophrenia very quickly, and imagine I have 11 personalities.
Yeah, no.
Now I just kind of want to see an ERT or a Manila or something who just has an ability that's got like 20 mouths. You can take up to 20 potions as a single action.
No.
CJ is very dissatisfied.
Because we have specific items for drinking multiple potions at once.
Yeah,
so.
Unfortunately they're terrible.
Okay, I load up. Man, that sucks. Okay, I can't heal up to full. Unlucky. So, okay, my first action, I'm aiming. Let's make it 5 middle potions. The nail in a blob of nanoparticles and shoot it at Oblivion.
Very long.
Wait. Yeah. Where is it? There. Boom. Ooh. A natural crit.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh.
Okay, let's try out 1d3. Okay, he crit fails.
Oh, nice.
He can change his roll?
Yeah, that's how the thing works, yeah.
It's Gambit, one roll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's used it against enemies.
No.
Let's go.
Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. This changes.
He has done this before.
No. I'm not arguing against it.
Okay.
I'm just thinking how this will play out because this is not just a natural hit against a natural fail. of just like these particles. This is also contains the nail that had a 19 wisdom on it.
Yeah.
Because I was planning on doing a wisdom check. Okay, so Fate's Gambit. You shoot the nanoparticles. Believin immediately readies himself, and as the nanobots are coming towards him, he swings his sword to slash through it. And this little ash falls straight into his eyes, blocking his vision for half a second, making as the nanoparticles separate into two just around the sword, hitting into him. First off, 40 damage. Second off, I'm not gonna ask for you to roll for the potions.
Oh,
You got a critical success.
well, the thing is, I shot the spider. So, as it forms, it repeats the damage again.
Yes, so another 40. As basic, just in fluff, it basically the nanoparticles shoot inside of him, and a spider jumps out from his back, like tearing right through, leaving in his main stem, not stem cells, like his main wire engine, a nail straight in his motherboard's RAM slot.
Awesome.
Secondly, when my spider spawns, we are in the cave again.
Awesome.
Oh, such a beaut. Goddamn. Yeah. So the ash rain immediately disappears, and 1 second, I'm thinking. Yeah. I will say this time the water guy isn't even in water anymore. He's in mud.
Nice.
So he actually, like, the mud collapses and he falls like below the ship. He's not at the same height as the deck. He's on the side of the ship below the deck. But there is no water. Like, in big sense, there wouldn't be always water in the cave. This time it's just very muddy.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm leaving the ashes on the corner just so I have if once it ends. But yeah, otherwise it's like gone. It's not raining anymore. As the whole thing transforms into the cave system.
Okay. Hopefully I still have like line of flight towards their bonus action. I scoop down next to the other guys.
Yeah, there are both stalagmites and, well, not stalagmites, only stalactites from the ceiling, but they're not. They're way higher, so they're not really causing any issues.
Did you put the wound thing on me? Does it have a meaning?
It was to indicate you're in air. Are you landing?
Yeah, I'm landing.
Yep.
Yeah. So 1 action, bonus action. My second action is to give everybody, including myself, a potion.
Can you reach Bob there?
Oh.
No.
Okay, then.
If
I'll
you,
give the
if
necrotic
you,
guy a
no,
bonus.
I will say, if you retain flight and you hover above Marky, you can reach everyone. If you're like physically hovering above him, because I believe it doesn't cost you anything, does it?
Yeah, it cost me 1 HP, but it's fine.
Yeah, so that's a trade for healing Bob. Yeah.
Yeah. I just. Oh yeah. One. For a potion. I can't. Have 4 left. Roll you for yourself. I don't want to roll for everybody.
What size are you?
It's 2d6 plus 4. Each one.
Cool.
Oh, nice. That's why I don't want to roll for you.
Well, you doubled
Um,
my HP, so that's
Connie,
nice.
you're included, I believe. So Connie?
Mark.
Oh, I should go as well. Okay. So.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
then to finish my turn off, the spider bites 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. First one hits. Second one doesn't hit. And third one doesn't hit. So the first bite, he's like still confused as the spider bites into his shin. But the second time he like starts waving his hot swords, and it's a spider, it's a bug, it's afraid of heat, of fire, so it it is forced to back off and cannot find an opening to hit him again. But it does deal the 7 damage.
Yeah, that's it.
You stupid, little, meaningless bug. And you're not even sure if he's talking to you, CTA, or the spider, but it is Savid talking through, it seems. What would you do?
So does Butcher do any effect?
You'll see. Give it a second. Wait. Okay. With his bonus action, he does a wall run across the ship, landing over here, and yep. Oh wait, that's that. Yeah, no, he can't. Yeah, he cannot hit CT because CT is above him. But yeah, he's gonna do it against Bob and Marky. You see him make an X with his swords, and the next thing you know is he's behind you, Marky. As I need both of you to roll me a defense. DC 19.
Shit.
To be buried.
Yeah. Do we have advantage because of drones or something like that?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, well, maybe he doesn't have dark side. We are in the
So-
cave. Everybody who can't see in the dark.
I believe that probably can.
With 2 flaming swords.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
will not be
Light
able to
swords,
see what you're
never
hitting
mind.
if your swords are aflame.
So both of you take 17 fire damage. As just an hot X appears, like an enemy delay effect appears on your chests, burning in. Mark, you collapse. On his second action, he turns to Elodie, and you can see him like gently smile, saying, "Let's take out the healers first." As he throws his blade towards you.
Contest.
He throws it. He's
One
already
second.
standing right next to
One
him.
second. No, like throws his arm, like
Okay.
spinning around. CD, give it a second. His right arm swings at Elodie, and his left arm comes in to block it. As he struggles for a second, like, what? What's going on here? I can't.
You should know better than to underestimate the galaxy's greatest mercenary.
I can't. Don't think you're letting off you to hug this easily. as Butcher's voice echoes from like the inside. I need to make a roll. It's quite useful. He's at the top. Yes. So
For the record, Elodie is telling herself that Bolivian is the one who is not allowing him to hit her. She does not believe it's down to Butcher. She's just still fangirling over Bolivian.
He believes in
Even now.
Bolivian.
Yes.
Yeah. He slowly whispers, "You can't. You're kidding me. This is not possible. You can't just take over." Aye, but he can. As like his other sword blocks his first sword, and for a second you see his face go calm again as he says, "Oh, you don't break contracts with me so easily, bitch." He basically takes this action as you can see him switch through a couple of facial expressions, and then he goes into, like, it seems, Bob, you would be able to sense this. Savid does take over on the third action as he goes for a fire spin, but Bo, it's gonna hit. Yeah, so CTA would be in range because it's a fire tornado. So Lake Eye, CTA, and Elodie need to make athletic saves.
Hey. First of all, even the actions that were countered by good friend Butcher, he still tried to do actions, so I counter each one of those, okay?
Okay, you can counter this. So, like, because the previous action was just more, he didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, but he tried, right?
But this isn't tries, this is uses.
Well, he
didn't roll anything. He didn't roll anything, so it's not like.
Okay, yeah, no, it does say it falls a roll.
Didn't Butcher just roll something stronger and
No.
him?
No, it was the rolls. It was the rolls before. Like Butcher was already in.
Well, every time Butcher rolls something, I also counter.
You will be able to do that if you wish. Yeah, so he rolled an 18 on strength. So CT, if you want to counter that, you can.
Boom.
Nice.
So that's 2d6. And it's 1.5, I remind you, because he's not entirely metal. It's
and
kind of a
because
special.
I'm close to my family, I do 1d8 extra.
That's fair. So that's 12 points, 1.5. So that's 18 damage.
Awesome.
And now I need you to do an athletic CTA and from Lay Guy. As yes, you shoot out with your magnets, you push him down like into the ground, dealing damage, but he still manages to let his ability rip. Oh, Lay Guy, no. Sorry, that's
that's Lay Guy. It says his name right there.
No. Yeah, no. For a second, I thought I did the wrong one, but no, it's a nat one either way.
So how do you want to do this?
No, he will survive. Elodie, you do take half damage.
Cool.
As you guys take 15 fire damage, and Lake Guy takes 30.
The potion, giving the potion was useful.
Yeah.
So that's...
And Elodie would take 8. Yeah.
8, and then I reduce that by 6, so I take 2.
Yeah. As Lay Guy seems to be burnt smoke. No, wait. Oh no, this is elemental. This is not physical. Lay Guy does take elemental.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so he is burnt through and he's like, God damn, religion sucks. That is the end of Bolivian's turn. Elodie, you're up.
Okay. So at the start of my turn, because of this being carried over from last session, I have to roll 1d6 because I was set on fire before, and I take 4 fire damage, except I take 0 fire damage, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. Wait. Why do you roll 1d6?
Because on my previous turn, right? Not on my previous turn. On the previous session, I had taken fire damage, and the amount of fire damage I took after my reduction was 6, which means X is 6, which means I roll 1d6. And therefore, no matter how high I roll, I still don't take any damage. I'm on fire, but I don't get hurt by it.
Yeah, your goal is not being hurt. It's like this fire does not melt steel beams.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's just completely pointless, but something I find entertaining. So, yeah. At the start of my turn, I now have only one action because I used an extra reaction in the previous round. So I'm going to use my one action to stabilize Marky, I suppose, because yeah, he's the only one who's KO'd.
Very well.
How much is that?
That's 17 health. Yeah. Also, you are now slightly buffed, which means that if I use my assist thing on you again, I can improve one of the boss station. I think I gave him the buff.
You lagged. You lagged out. You lagged out when you were explaining this. What buff was this?
Oh right, that's odd. I don't know why it lagged out. I don't have the voice changer on the now. So yeah, every time I use my stabilize inorganic on someone, they get the take priest engine seer buff from my ability of the same name, or maybe it's an item. I think it's an ability, but let me just check. Yeah, it's an ability. So for the next minute, every time I use my arcane assist, which is my reroll thing, I can choose one die and treat it as the maximum value. So I can treat it as a 6 instead of like a 1 or a 2 or 3 or whatever. Or is it a 6? I think it's it's a D8, isn't it? So I can treat it as an 8.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a lot more powerful back when I had the automatic crit thing, but my crits don't work on this anymore because it's wisdom rather than charisma.
Alright, so Mark is up. Do you have anything else on your turn?
I could take a bonus action to run away. How far is the aura thing from Guy?
It is only in his melee range.
Yeah, okay, I'll just stick where I am for now then.
Very well.
Before you continue, can I retroactively use that and that of my turn? I forgot about it.
Yeah, allowed. Makes sense.
Yeah,
so you move in front of Marky. Yep. Moved you up. You're above Marky. Is that Endeavor's turn, Elodie?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yeah. Late Kai shouts out, "Don't you dare hurt the Lord! Succumb to weakness! Succumb to your own weaknesses! Also, thank you for standing in a single place." As he lifts his arms up and the earth shakes above you, as stalactites start to like tear off the ceiling, and as needles start zoning in on you. Sorry, I just need to read. Okay, so 2d6 amount of targets. 7 targets. Yeah, so he can't do it. Okay, he will do it 2 per, except for Bob.
Wait, first of all, he can't hit Marky. I'm right above him, right?
Like, it's not just directly above you, it's like from the sides as well, like from the whole ceiling. The stalactites is large
right,
earth
so they're not just falling, they're being launched.
He can only hit
but
us
they're not
from
falling.
the back.
Yeah, and he would be able to, like, from here and from here, like, he definitely would be able to aim. And, like, I'm rolling this in a way where, you know, it can hit 2 at the same time, because technically, with you being above, it could. But no, it's fine.
If CTA dodges, does it not hit? Or if Connie
yeah,
dodges,
that's what I'm saying. Is I'm not doing that because that's
Yeah, but
it would
that's
be
the
way
funny
more
thing.
difficult.
I never dodge. I roll defense, so I just deflect.
Okay,
That's
it would have been
why
funny
I
if you
hoped
dodged
I
and then
can
it hit.
shield
Okay.
shield marker.
Oh shit.
Right. So this is athletics, DC 20. And everyone except Bob rolls twice.
That was close. Oh, I could boost.
I'm going to use my advantage from coming on earlier.
Can you beat DC 20?
No, actually,
I don't.
No, he's gonna get...
Yeah, I don't think you're very likely to.
You have a
literally need a crit.
-1. Yeah.
You need a crit to win this.
Yeah,
Bob.
but then you beat it, and he just says, "Okay, half damage," and we're done for. So.
Yeah.
I will say, okay, I'll point this out. It is not half damage. It's either a hit or a miss.
Cool. But yeah, you still would
Elodie
need to crit.
cannot help, right?
I could help, I guess. It would just mean that until my next turn, I'm literally last in the turn order right now. He's the very next person after me. So if I help you, well, I suppose I'm going to be KO'd anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. So sure, I'll use my reaction to help Bob to see if I can help. I probably can't. Nah. 20 is just too high a DC.
Did he also?
So I
attack
do
my
try and save you.
spider
Because I am your loyal follower.
No, he wasn't aiming for your spider. He had 7 targets, and so he went 2 per robots and 1 against Bob.
Yeah.
Did you not heal him? Can you not reroll the roll?
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't re-roll it, but yeah, you're right. I forgot about that already. So that 1 turns into an 8, which means it is 7 higher than that. So he does beat the DC.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yeah. So Elodie, you instead of dodging yourself, basically, you use that time to like pull Bob aside, just enough for the stalactite to like pierce into the ship. As for everyone else, so we're just gonna go in order. CT was first, 5 damage. Connie 1, Elodie 1, CTA 2 damage.
Yeah, I was down after the first one. Am I dead?
Yeah, okay,
now?
so we ignore. No. Wait, yeah, Connie 4 damage and Elodie 2 earth damage.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it counted as separate attacks, but it doesn't matter because even
It
combined,
does.
they don't.
It
Doesn't matter because
it's perfect fine. So yeah, you don't need you kind of realize you don't need to dodge.
Nice.
As they bump against. He takes a second and he casts something on himself. So Elodie, give me a quick wisdom roll. No, he wouldn't use that yet.
16.
Cannot use lightning. He can't use rain. Honestly, he's gonna have to do that again. As Elodie, you can see he casts on himself some kind of a magic mini shield that's elemental absorption. With 16, you can tell that it absorbs and does something else for him, but you can't tell exactly what. Okay, so 2d6 number of targets, 5 targets. Okay, I'm gonna do him a wisdom to see if he understands that Elodie is the one pulling the strings, because he is a mage.
Oh yeah.
He's not just superpowered, he's an actual... Yeah.
Mage.
So he knows Elodie...
The question is,
no, he doesn't.
do I know he knows?
You don't know, but honestly, he also can't do any damage to you with this. So he's gonna focus 2 shots at Bob, 3 shots at Marky. And let me roll wisdom for him again, just to set a DC. This is the DC, which is 18. Athleticism, 18 DC. Bob 2 times.
Fuck you.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need.
I'm
You
using
don't
my
need to.
advantage. Okay.
No, you don't need. You don't
Damn
need
it.
to. You don't need to. With your first, since it's a natural success, you don't need to roll the second one. You just dodge both
Oh,
of them
perfect.
with that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Connie will take 1, and I need one more 2. So Connie will take 2d6 as you, like 3 of them pulverize into you, but you manage to dodge the turret, and you're still left standing. CTA's body is now laying by your side, I guess.
Yeah, between you. By the way, if Bolivian swords weren't there, would this guy have dark vision? just questioning.
I mean, in character, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Although to be fair, if this guy is Bolivian that we're talking about, he also has glowing eyes. So.
But
No.
the guy who
I think
attacked-
he's meant Lake High.
Yeah.
Oh, Lake High, right? Okay.
Because he is human, but you also know from Elodie that he has both superpowers and supposedly magic. So
Sufficiently advanced technology as to be indistinguishable from magic.
yeah, so superpowers.
Yes.
So you don't know if that
Superpowers
includes-
and more powers.
Yeah. But that's the end of his turn, and Bobby managed to still stand. What are you doing?
Okay, is CTA my loyal follower or he is not? That's the big question.
I mean, you are my family, and I always believe in family.
Okay, I'm going
That
to
counts.
hit your carcass. And I'm going to heal you for 2d8.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
So-
will live.
And Elodie, you see him touch and heal CTA, and you know it's not magic. It's some kind of a miracle. CTA is back to the living.
Oh yeah.
It's miracle
Praise be
technology. Nice.
Okay, that was my bonus action. Now I'm going to.
Wait, Bob, just to double check. Are you not healing both yourself with that? Or am I mistaken? Or was that a different
no.
thing? Okay, that was a different
See,
thing. Okay, sorry.
I'm using the bonus action first,
Right.
and then I'm going to use one action with 3 cooldowns to touch myself inappropriately, look at Lay Guy and say, I banged your sister. And I'm going to heal for. Oh, nice.
The fire one or the weather one? He says confused.
The divinity shines through with your actions.
Yeah.
Both!
It's like-
And I use Holy Shock on him, dealing holy damage. This is Holy Blast. Wisdom is an attacking throw.
Okay, wait, Bob. I'm gonna go back on your action of you healing yourself. You heal everything you touch.
Yeah.
You can, in a single action, touch yourself and a single ally because you do have 2 hands. Fuck it, I'll allow you to touch both CTA and Marky since they're in the same space.
And all of them inappropriately.
And I will, I will do that, and I will look at Marky and say, "You're welcome, my friends."
Yep. So CTA and Marky.
As you're just casually stroking his chest, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Fuck
CTA
the
and
assist
Marky. You're both healed for 13 HP. As
On top of the
your god heals you.
on top.
And I'm
And yeah, go ahead.
I believe it's still your turn, right?
Oh yeah.
You wanted to blast him.
Yep.
Oh.
Wisdom roll defense.
Yep. Do you hit?
I hit for holy damage.
Yep. You hit him in the chest. In his confusion, he didn't even think of like preparing himself. As you see it, like, is it picking up the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you farted very weirdly.
Okay. No, definitely was a motorcycle. We're back in the season where I need to close the window. Anyway, you see like his chest pulls up from the blast. Get like it almost looks like white ash, as it definitely hit harder than you expected. Or then no, did you expect him to be vulnerable to holy damage? As he coughs up. I thought the other one was the strong one, and you've been hiding through this whole time. Is that the end of your turn, Bob?
I'm not the strong one. I had urge of power because special koala drugs we had.
Give me a charisma versus insight. Yeah, he's like, oh, and then he turns to Connie. I can excuse steroids. Is that the end of your turn, Bob?
Yep.
The Watcher guy uses his first turn to climb up into the ship, rolling athletics DC 10. He succeeds as...
Hey, he's climbing in the darkness from the mud. Is it DC 10 really?
I mean, he was in front of the ship. Also, he's large enough to like just extend his hand. It's all about pulling himself out of the mud, basically, for him. As he looks in this general direction, he can hydro pump. He used an action to move, and he's not in water, so he used up one of his actions. Oh, that's interesting. So for the first time, Elliot, you can see like in his wrist, one of the bones pops off and extends like an Assassin's Creed sheeted blade as he tries to stab into you. Roll me defense.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Ooh. Quick question, not related to this roll, but does bone count as a lower rank than metal?
It would be rank 4 against your rank 3. I would say,
so it doesn't reduce it, does it?
Yeah, no.
Darn.
And that's as you would take 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
But that is the end of its turn. As it's Slay Guy's turn, and everybody in his aura, including the Levian, take 9 necrotic damage.
Wait, I'm confused. Did the turn get shifted? Or
yes.
Front.
Oh, I got shifted down, right?
Wait.
Okay. So we'll see. But yeah, everything is fine. Everything is as supposed to be.
It looks really weird with Connie at 11 and somehow in between CTA with 22 and 21 and leaving with 22.
It's perfectly fine. Everything's as intended.
There are abilities.
I love that CTA moved his token away.
Yeah, because every time when I touch it, it slides underneath my.
Okay, yeah, but you're considered to be like in
Same
range
spot.
still, right?
Be same spot with one.
Yep. And Marky. So, first action, he is going to try to punch you.
No.
As usual.
That's defense?
Yes, defense against an 11.
Oh.
Nice.
Cody is now driving him completely nuts. He's like, I mean, at this point, even I would have been able to hit myself.
What? How is this not working? Wait. He tries to punch Bob to test out if it's just Connie he can't hit. 19 hit.
Oh god. Tries to punch Bob to test his fists out, instantly kills him.
No.
Yeah. Bobby's taking 18 necrotic
Oh
damage.
god.
Yeah, so he's like, no way. No way. Wait, let me test this out. Knocks out Bob. Wait, this is working.
As I get knocked out, I tell him, "Told you I'm the weak one."
Sorry. He like actually apologizes. I'm gonna move CK over here because he's gonna use his action to teleport on the edge behind you, Mark.
Is that the
And
rule?
because no, this is not a roll. Oh wait, technically you could contest his strength rolls because you're on the same square as Marky, right? So while he was here, you're still over Marky, so you can contest his 2 strength rolls. You can. Doesn't mean you have to, or you will, you know. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So he teleports behind, and now you see Bolivian like stutter for a second as his face goes calm, and he looks at you, Elodie. Apologies for my misbehavior. Take me out anytime it's comfortable. Meanwhile, I'm gonna deal with some fish. Actually, no, that would be stupid. He is water. I should not do fire damage to a water creature.
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Let me get let me get out of your hair. He will run up to Lake High, but he's using one of his actions. As he shouts out, "Surprise! Where's your god now?" As he slashes at Lake High. So let's do some DM versus DM combat over here. Always, I know it's fun to watch. So Bolivian strikes with his 2 fire swords on fire, logically. Lake High rolls defense. Lake High defense, but he's still against this ability. He still would take half damage,
Awesome. Way to go,
which would be
John.
3. And Elodie, good job not telling him anything about it, as you see the elemental absorption shield absorb the fire damage, and actually, instead of damaging him, it heals him up a bit.
Wait, Lake High has an elemental absorption shield?
You remember the magic he guessed?
No.
I literally had a wisdom roll, but I had to literally.
You didn't
roll.
tell me he did anything.
I
All you
did.
all you said,
is-
all you said was,
He did,
yeah, you
he
roll,
said.
and then he learns that you know that he's
No,
magic.
no,
or
no.
something.
That was a separate. That was
Is
separate.
he the one that sucked up my fire at the beginning?
No,
No,
it wasn't him.
No,
it
he
was-
on his turn he used one action to launch
Yeah.
stalagmites at you. Then he used an action to cast his magic shield on himself. And I said, you know that it absorbs elemental damage, but you don't know, and it has a secondary effect, but you don't know what it is before 16.
Oh, I did not hear that.
That's fine. That's fine. Elodie was too amazed with Bolivian, and then like, all right.
Yeah, once Bolivian just like hits the shield, she's like, "Oh no, Bolivian!"
Huh.
Yeah, Bolivian's not stupid. He turns off the fire and just stabs the guy.
Nice.
That's not a good roll.
Damn, that's a 2, and that's still an 8. God damn it.
Yeah.
Holy
Oh,
cow,
God.
gets a natural 20.
Yikes.
Oh no. Huh. Since this is the hit or not hit, this is considered a simple ability of his. So he launches stalactites at Bolivian. 7 of them.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let me set. So the DC.
Nice.
Okay, it's a 7
Oh,
DC. Okay, so
So,
I'm.
right, so it doesn't count as a crit fail then.
No, it is a DC. So Bolivian needs to roll athletics 7 times and needs to get above a 7 to not be damaged. I'm rolling it once now to
Wait,
see
can
what's
he
his
even
modifier.
fail? Yeah.
He has a +4, so he can.
Okay, +4. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll just a 1d20 6 times, so and then add a 4 to each.
Yeah.
Okay, he
One
failed once with a critical, so he'll take double damage from a 1d6. So Bolivian takes 8 damage as as 7 stalactites launch towards him. His blades immediately set on fire, and he does his fire tornado, cutting all of them except one last small one pierces through his armor. As he lags for a second with Savi trying to take back over. That's the end of their turn. CTA, you're up.
Okay, did I miss something? Where did Savit go?
Savid is still in Bolivian, but they're like now fighting for control.
Oh, Bolivian was so casual about it, so I kinda... Okay, I'm off to fighting that guy. Okay.
No, that's why he said
Basically,
that's why he said take me out anytime that's comfortable for you.
Okay. Okay.
Because it seems like Bolivian understands he cannot regain. He apologized for his misbehaviors. He seems to understand or imply in his words that he cannot take full control over. But they are now switching in between. That's why we have a separate initiative for Bolivian and Savid now.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Also, he did say on his previous turn about oh shit, what was it? Something about I can't remember. There was something I was going to tell you, but he had mentioned, but it doesn't matter anyway.
If you forgot it, it's not important. So yeah, CTA, you're up.
Yeah. How does being on the same spot work? Like, I start my turn at the same spot as Marky. Can I do my
I would
stuff
say
from here and end outside?
I would say yes. You decouple at any point in your turn for free. You can move to any slot nearby as a free action.
Okay, that's cool. So, I believe we still have use for HP. Bob is down currently.
Bob is down currently. He was punched out, knocked out by the necrotic guy.
Okay. First action, I will give 4 super potions this time. So everybody roll 3d6 plus 6 for yourself.
Yeah, CT with 4 arms feeds everybody. Oh damn, those are good rolls. Yeah. Damn.
Okay.
Afterwards, my spider has its stuff as well. It will crawl onto me and attach itself to me with this first action, and with its second action, it would like to spider bite, distribute its potions if it's allowed.
It can only give 1 potion.
Wait, what is that upgrade? It can. There's nothing about potions in it.
It has a single hand, so it can give 1 single potion. like in the sense, it doesn't have your transferring ability, so he can just by default give a single potion.
Okay.
A single entity.
I mean, also it might be useful to, instead of attacking 3 times, try to push the guy off. I think that is enough.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the problem is that the way that you've worded it, like that sentence where it says they can use their bonus action to make a third one of the same type. If you had not got the sentence after that says move 3 times or attack 3 times, you could actually make it 3 of any action. But because
Yeah,
No,
but I
we-
believe
we-
it
we
was
played it-
part of our discussion to specify.
No. We definitely played last time. We applied 3 potions in a row. That's fine. Like.
oh, you did.
Yeah, I think it's examples like move 3 times or attack 3
Yeah,
times.
as
but
long as
any
it doesn't
action.
do anything different. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
but
perfect.
yeah, it had to move anyway. So,
Yep.
yeah, but instead of attacking, pushing seems to be. Oh,
You
wait,
can
I
attempt a
wanna-
strength
I
roll
wanna-
versus strength.
I wanna- it has- Yeah, we'll be fine. We have so many divine healers on our side. Yeah, it will try to push Necrosis boy off.
Yep.
ship.
Strength versus strength.
Do I have to announce beforehand if I need to if I want to use my advantage of coming early?
No. You
Okay,
can
then
do it
let's
after
see.
a roll.
Okay, I use my advantage to come here.
Go ahead.
Oh.
No, he doesn't budge.
I should
Your
start
little
coming
spider
early.
like he's trying to use you as leverage and push this guy, but his arms are trembling.
Okay, for my last action, I'll be ending my turn here, by the way. But
Very
for
well.
my last action, I have to remember to actually count. But
Why
I
don't
believe
you
the
end your turn here? On this.
because
you're
I
in
want to
my
be
melee
melee
range.
to that guy, counter his stuff,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and
That's
my
because I
spider
wanted
could
to
attack
hurt
him as
you.
well 3 times. I'm outside of this. Like for your healing
Okay.
stuff, yeah. But I hope I will survive next round. Yeah. For what I was talking about is these glaciers or spikes or whatever he threw. The full damage was 15, right?
I
What?
don't remember.
I think it was 15. Elodie took
Something,
half
it
damage.
sounds
It was
correct.
like 7 or something.
Oh,
Spike
yes,
was
yes.
1d6.
No, it was of the fire tornado that dealt 15.
Oh, okay.
No, did I take more than that? What was about the spikes that it does? Was that last turn or the turn before?
Yeah, you got hit by one spike and it did 5 damage and KO'd you, and then you would have got hit by another, but you were already
Yeah,
KO'd. So.
that's right.
Wait, what? Done?
Yes.
Did I take
So
15
you-
damage even?
I don't know where the 15's coming
Wait,
from.
the fire tornado.
The second spike should still count as hitting me, right?
No, you didn't take damage from it. It hit you, sure, but you didn't take damage because you were at 0. I don't think you got hit by the fire tornado. I think you were out at that point. So I think only Connie, Elodie, and Lay Guy got hit by it. Oh no! Wait. No. Or did she? No, it might have. It might have hit
damage,
you.
but I don't remember. It felt
Uh,
like.
It should be
24,
something
but-
about 30. Yeah.
Uh,
It should be something around up to
Well,
30.
9 and 5. I took 9 from something. Okay, so it's then 40. Whatever. 40.
Yeah.
I used my thingy ability. I forgot what it's called, but to use the damage I took for one ability. So I used 14 HP to shoot particles at the mage in the back.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
very well. What does he roll?
So it tries to defend against 16.
Okay, so that's just a
But
defense.
the damage is wrong.
It misses.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
It basically hits the front of the ship behind him, but I'm assuming you're not summoning a drone.
yeah, but the particles will be still absorbed.
Yeah, there.
So I should, yeah. So next turn my drone can try to get this. Okay,
So I'm
that-
just
that-
placing them here.
that could be-
Very well. Wait.
My
Oh,
spider is on myself, but I'll just.
yeah. Do you want to move up in the turn order?
I can't do in a row. So.
Oh, okay. Marky, you're up.
Do I still have a connection to Butcher inside? Or is there no connection?
I would say you have. Yeah, no, that's fair. In this distance, up to 50 meters, yeah, it makes sense. You have
Right.
like.
I have taken 27 damage since my last turn. Can I, as my first action, use this 27 HP to use with my ultimate to boost Butcher's abilities at fighting?
Quick question: don't you need to roll because you lost a part of your health, or was that not enough?
Oh, that is optional. That's not.
Okay, that's optional. Okay, no, that's perfect.
Oh wait, actually no. Yeah. Oh right. I keep forgetting about this. You're right. I should be rolling the systemic haywire, the one that fucks LOD up.
Oh, fuck that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
Why the hell am I
damn it.
standing next to you again?
I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Is that 162
I had
mana?
162, 162 mana. Can I throw myself overboard as a free action?
You don't know that.
Standing on the edge?
I have to remind you, Elodie, you don't know that it was Connie.
I don't, do I? Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
You blamed it on somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
Elodie can sense ley lines, but whoever drains her mana, she can't sense.
Well, it doesn't actually drain the mana, that's the problem. It's
Oh,
her own mana that it her body sort of breaks down and the mana just escapes from her. It's not another person draining it. It's a malfunction of
It's
my
a
system.
sudden depression hit.
yeah, basically. So, Connie, would you mind giving us a roll?
Damn it. Yeah, there's no way out of this, I guess. This is at the beginning of my turn, right?
Yeah, as far as I remember, it is.
Oh yeah, it's just an automatic thing. Okay, so... Oh yeah, right, sorry, it's just the 1d3.
Oh, because it's like, yeah, separate effect.
Oh, it's -2 and a chosen stat. So yeah, you get to choose -2. It's not
So
even...
what, every person that's affected chooses, or
Every
you
turn,
choose?
yeah, every turn Fune can choose, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, in what range? Because Bolivian is also here, so...
It's a 10-meter radius.
Okay, so Bolivian's out of it.
Oh god damn it!
So it is CTA's drone and Elodie who get a -2 in a chosen stat.
Who
And-
chooses?
I believe it's you. Wait, did they choose themselves? Right, Mark?
I guess? I'm not sure.
It really should say on it. You should write that in. It's kind of an important detail.
Yeah, but I got it from... I think I got it from the DM, so...
Okay. Thank
can
you
decide.
very much giving him that.
To be fair, it was way before, so I think it was since the
Yeah,
start.
true.
Also, don't you need to roll the thing where it's like a random enemy, a random distance, a random action?
I can choose to do that. That's not a...
That's the
that's
one.
a choice.
That's the one I thought was the forced one that he had to do.
No. Yeah. That's fine. So, okay, you want to spend your whole turn as an ultimate and use this 27 HP you have as a free cost to like boost Butcher. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, yeah.
I would say it is possible. It would help out.
Okay, I will do it then.
Yeah. Give me a wisdom.
Come on, let's go. Let's go!
Nice.
Yeah, you can see, Savid is trying to take over, and they're like switching between the three of them now, of Butcher, Savid, and Bolivian. Let's see. Oh, that is hilarious. It, because Butcher takes over, and Marky, like the basic abilities, Butcher will be able to do anything he saw a Bolivian do. So he will be able to take 2 actions as a Bolivian, or you will as a player.
Oh god. Okay.
So I believe that is the end of your turn, unless you have something for a bonus action.
No.
So it is Butcher's turn.
Alright, so
Yes,
there are all
he finds
the
himself.
random targets.
I mean, it is Butcher, so you tell me what.
I mean, then again, he is
you
right
would
next
do.
to somebody who is very stabbable. So
Yeah.
maybe like a wisdom to see if he's like wise enough to not be completely retarded.
If you think it's in character, it's fine. If you think in character he would target the strongest one, that is also fine. I'm leaving the choice up to you.
But you can also do
It's
his
like
dash thing and hit multiple people, right?
Sorry, City, I did not hear you.
He has his dash ability, Bolivian. He can line himself
Yes.
up to hit multiple
Yeah.
people, maybe.
He can hit all targets within 10 meters.
Oh.
Yep, 10 meter straight line.
I mean, it wasn't such a terrible roll that he would decide to kill all of us, I think. We can say that, maybe.
Was Butcher even on our side?
I mean, he has like a tacit agreement with Connie that he like doesn't murder everybody, and she doesn't force
Felt
him to.
very chaotic neutral / chaotic evil to me.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, he just wants to kill stuff, but like he's right next to a guy, so I think he would just stab the guy he's next to.
Very well. So, with Fireblades?
I mean, I guess without fire blades, if
Yeah,
if
okay. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, okay. So Butcher is smart enough to realize to turn off the flames.
I mean, they are turned off already, I guess, right? So
that's perfectly fine.
You would not think to turn them on.
11 to hit, like high.
No, it's not very high at all.
Actually, you can roll because it's just a +6.
Okay.
Yeah, but it does hit, and his blades without flame. Ooh, 2d12.
Wait, what? Are they weaker with the flame than without the flame? Oh wait, no, it's 3d6 versus 1.
Yeah, when they have the flame on, it's 3d6, but it takes half on, even if they defend. Versus without the flame, it's 2d12, but if they make it, they don't take any damage. Leikai rolled a 9 against an 11 attacking, so he takes the 2d12 damage.
Okay.
So you can roll the damage for him as your
what is that? It's 2d12, right?
Yeah.
That is a lot of damage.
21.
That is a very high roll. Damn. Okay.
And even with that damage, Leikai still looks the strongest out of everyone here.
Okay, I guess Elodie can figure that out.
No, she can't.
Are you gonna use your second action to attack again?
Oh, no more. Yeah, I guess, let's just do that again.
Yeah, so 1d20 +6.
Okay. 20 + 6. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, and 2d12
I guess
again.
once I roll, it gets
it gets better. Yeah, that's why I wanted to give it into your control. As it slashes him again for 16, and he's like a bit confused. My lord, what are you doing? As Savid takes back over, and he's like, oh, sorry. Some cretins are disturbing my sleep. Yeah, he will have to use an action. Is there a very smart way? Yeah. He's gonna do this, and then he's gonna use his... No, wait, that's too stupid. He would stand here. He's gonna use his slashing attack through this lane, so I need everyone's athleticism. So Connie, CTA, and CT's drone.
Okay.
Nice.
Huh. So yeah.
Can I use my net 20 to redirect him into the black guy?
Okay, you have a choice because you would take half damage on this. You can either not take the half damage or redirect him so the black guy also takes damage.
But it's without the blades, so it's physical damage, so it wouldn't do
No, it would turn on immediately because this is fire damage. It doesn't have like a variant.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
yeah,
fire.
I right, because okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna take the damage and redirect him into him.
Yeah. Okay. So Lake Guy also rolls against the 10DC athletics. He makes it so everyone will take half. I believe everyone rolled above a 10. No.
My drone not.
Yeah, your drone will take full.
Oh wait, he couldn't have failed that at all. Oh, okay.
I
Maybe
mean,
he has
he
plus
could with a nat
Oh no,
one.
it's a +8. Okay, you could.
Yeah. Sorry. 1, 2. Yeah. So. Everyone takes 6 fire damage. As I mean, he's gonna turn around and do it again.
Oh,
god.
He because he was thinking about doing a fire spin, but he doesn't want to harm his ally anymore, as he's having trouble control. So he turns around, does it again. So this time too many won.
Huh. Yeah.
Yikes.
Wait, that's
Okay,
that's the
wow.
damage
I
or
guess.
attack?
Okay. What the fuck?
This is the DC.
The 21 is the DC. Okay,
That's another
Connie.
20? What the fuck?
Yeah, you can either not take damage or allow CTA not to take half damage, whichever you prefer. Because CTA as of now would take full, or you can choose him to take only half, but you also take half.
Hey, if I take damage, I can attack with it, so keep that in mind.
I mean, both of us can, technically. Yeah. I mean, I guess the easiest would be to just
Do you have to do
still
that-
do the
that-
redirection again, but I don't think that's really possible.
Do you have to do that start change thing every turn? Like, because you took damage again.
Oh no, it's only once I lose a quarter of my HP, and this has not been it,
Okay,
unfortunately.
cool.
But yeah, I really need to fix that. God
So
damn it.
I need a decision. Your CTA.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do CTA, sure.
Okay, so CTA will take half of 15. So CT and Connie take 8 damage, as a drone takes 15. He doesn't have any walls. So yeah, that will be the end of his turn. Elodie, you're up.
Okay, first of all, I would start, like, freaking out again, because Zavid clearly messed with my body and destroyed my careful balance of stats. So, yeah.
Oh wait, I think that this did happen the last time you faced Zavid.
Yeah, I think it probably did. Yeah, so I'm completely fucked again, as usual. So, what I will do is... I have basically nothing to do because everything either is reliant on my starts or some of my newer stuff is reliant on having mana. And because my starts are fucked up, I don't have mana either. So I can't even use my spells.
I mean, it's back to basics.
You know what? Yeah, it's back to basics. It's back to fucking basics. I can't jump as high now because I only can use my normal speed instead of multiplying by 1.5 because speed is not my lowest stat anymore. So by using my bonus action and both actions, I can get 12 meters up into the air. Water guy here was standing on the ship, is that right?
Yep. Yes.
How tall is he?
About 6 meters.
About 6 meters. Okay, cool. So what I would like to do is I would like to jump up 10 meters and just move to this hex. Actually, wait, no, move to this hex. No, this one. And then I will summon another ship.
Oh, you have another ship.
I've got
Another one
loads of
bites the
ships.
dust.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so jump up into the air and I just scream.
You wanna steal my mana? Fine. See how I fucking fight when I don't have any fucking mana.
And then I summon a ship.
So are you like
With a free action, which I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do up to my level times per minute.
are you
so
summoning
that's-
it like this?
I'm summoning it across in this direction. So
Yeah.
the prow of the
Oh.
ship smashes into him, but I'm hoping to avoid hitting CTA.
Why don't you hit
You can
everything
avoid
with them?
CTA. Yeah, but
Oh,
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
because technically there is an angle
Okay.
there. Everyone up
yeah,
there
okay,
gets it.
wait. In that case, I would move myself there if I'm doing it that way.
But
because-
you would be over the edge, right? So you're.
I mean, I'm in the
Oh
air.
no! Yeah.
The problem
You
is
would
I
summon-
need to be inside the ship. Like I need to be
Yeah.
inside the ship. So the ship would be like, I guess I would just be like right at the side of it. The ship would be sort of like this kind of orientation or something. I don't know.
I mean, is it fine how I did it? No.
Wait, did you put it in? I don't see anything. Wait a minute. Let me try
Yeah,
reloading.
For me, it's not visible at all.
I don't see
Wait.
anything either.
What? Wait. Let me try changing layers. Nothing reappeared.
Well, I'm loading them now, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I copy pasted, so it might be like doing a stupid thing.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Yeah, that's good. Yep, that works. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
There are 4 ships now inside of us, inside of each other.
Yeah. Okay, so 12:06. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have enough space to gain much speed. Especially since it's only 6 meters until it hits the water guy. But okay, so give me a knowledge check on the like how well you oriented it to set the DC for their athleticism, and the damage will be 6d6.
Oh boy. Mark. Coney rather.
Sorry,
What
66,
have
60,
you done?
68.
Yeah, that's an 8.
No, wait. No, we rolled with a 10 before. Yeah, so this would be 60-10 on a tow meter. Yeah, that's fine. It's a huge ship. So yeah. Okay, Bolivia.
Roll with advantage for coming early.
Athleticism.
It doesn't matter if I roll with advantage. I'm rolling 3d4. That's about as high as I can expect to get.
Lake High. Lake High fails!
Oh god, wow, he actually failed. Hooray.
Lake Juan. Athletics. Yeah, Lake Juan and Bolivian managed dodge while Lake High just looks up.
They can
and-
dodge to some extent, but like, come
Yeah,
on.
no.
a
It's
huge ship.
they get this. No, they don't take half damage.
Oh wait,
Uh,
actually, Lucas, wait. I just realised because of where you've positioned the ship, but couldn't you move it back, like, so that the ship's like this or something?
I can. It's just how you wish to place
Just
it.
to cover, since if it doesn't have to be over the edge of the map, it might as well fill up a bit more space. Yeah,
No,
that's
perfect,
ideal.
man.
Okay, now that it's like that, my fun fact is maybe a bit less cool. The 5 potions that got dropped on the ground when my spider died. How many of those got shattered?
A roll of one. Roll 5d2s. On a 2, they survive.
Okay,
So 2 potions.
are pickable up.
Yeah. And Elodie roll 6d10 damage.
Okay. $28, not bad.
Yeah, so believe so
Actually, it
Lake
was
High
quite
takes
bad.
28.
2 2 3.
What's his name? One second, I got lost. Yeah, so Belivion and Lakeon only take 14, but like it smashes through and hangs over now the side of your ship, as you can see. Elodie, you summoned it.
I should also mention one other thing, Lucas, and I don't know if you would consider this to matter, depending on what Belivion's thought process is at the moment. But the fact that I have damaged him does mean that the Womanly Charms thing ends. So, if he was still helping us only because of a magical compulsion, he no longer has that compulsion.
That's fine. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, but basically, Elodie, you're now like inside of the ship, and there's the three of you who also tore through the lower levels as it crashed in, right? So all four of you are inside of the ship, but I'm also open for movement. It's barely hanging.
I'm so angry at this shit happening to me again that it has overridden my fear and common sense. So that is why I'm standing my ground and facing this bastard, even though he's towering over me.
You're almost full HP. What could happen?
Well, for one thing, my damage reduction is now 2 instead of 6.
Yeah. So it is Lake High's turn. And Elodie, you can see him angrily brave as his face is covered in blood. Mongrels, how are you not dying? How are you not dead?
Out of character, it's mostly CTH potions.
Yeah, the potions are coming in handy.
You dare fight me? You dare to fight our Lord? You think you can walk amongst us, amongst gods? See, save, and trample. As he raises his arms, the whole skyline of the cave starts trembling as the cave starts tearing apart. Ships get set on fire. Winds start blowing. Even the mud is picking up as air itself starts igniting into plasma. He's using his penultimate ability, which is using 3 of his actions.
He doesn't need line of sight, anything, he's inside the ship.
Yes, he doesn't. It's everything that is alive gets hit ability.
Cool.
I wanna be him when I grow up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to be fair, I did have something kind of similar on Dorian, where it was like an auto hit on everyone in a certain area. But that was true of the ultimate.
Let's do it in a fun way. First off, I'm gonna roll a 1d8 for Belivian. Everyone will need to roll, but let's do it fun way. Belivian, 8. Nothing happens to him.
Cool.
1d8 for Lakewan. A 6. He needs to make an athletics save. And yeah, wait, sorry, I needed to roll Lake High Wisdom for a DC. I don't think, yeah, 20. So Lake 1 fails. He is stunned for an action as you see his whole body like freeze over. Let's do 1d6 for Lake Guy and then we'll move on to player characters.
1d8. Yep.
Yeah, it's his 1d8. air around Lake Kai combusts spontaneously as he's set upon fire, as
And
he takes
heals.
fire damage.
Jesus.
Oh god. Did he just
It's-
heal himself savagely?
No. It's Lake Kai, not Lake Kai.
Oh, thank god.
Guy.
Okay.
As
Okay.
Lake Kai actually like explodes.
Oh
He
god.
dies. Well, he is
Marky
unconscious,
just
but
gets-
yeah, like his insides just blow up. Now,
Tony gets covered in intestines.
yeah, Elodie, roll me a 1d8.
Okay. 1d8.
Do not
That's
crit.
a one.
Fuck!
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest. I'm not going to be any less useful killed there. Or, yeah, any less useful.
I mean, this is a TPK, potentially.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
43 fire damage.
We're just to 41, and there's still 10 more than my health at the moment, so yeah, I'm down, obviously.
CTA. Roll a 1d8. A 3. Lightning strikes you as air is electrified for 85, and I believe that downs you, CTA.
I'm immune.
85 down.
Wait.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Damn, let's go.
Oh my god! What?
Oh, right. Grounded.
Oh my god! Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, that gives us a chance. Okay, Marky, 1d8.
Let's go free. No. Almost.
Yeah, Marky, your body temperature starts dropping and your everything drops like below zero, almost to 0 Kelvin, and you're not exactly stunned, but you take 53 cold damage.
You're not exactly stunned. Oh no, you're only
Yeah.
killed.
Not recovering from that.
Wow,
Jesus, this is one hell of an ability.
1d8. It's an Updown ultimate.
I'm using my advantage. Can I use my advantage?
You can.
But the idea of a penultimate is it's not ultimate. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be worse than the ultimate.
Yeah,
Wait,
an
isn't
ultimate means
ultimate
less
a bit-
impressive.
Oh. Well, no, it's
Ultimate
like,
is last.
it's-
Penultimate
it's-
is second
it's a
last.
super
Yeah.
duper ultimate.
It's a
Okay.
pinnacle
Okay.
ultimate.
So 4 on 8. Bob, nothing happens to you.
Nice.
As you somehow with your divine aura, you manage to dodge everything out of the way.
That's actually hilarious because both Savid and Bob are the two that didn't get affected by
Yeah.
Divine.
Yeah. So okay, in canon, Lake Kai consciously avoided Sarid as a divine creature, but he didn't realize that he still thinks Bob is a vampire, so he didn't realize he avoided Bob as well.
Ha. Awesome.
Bob, it is your turn. Mark, he's next to you. Unconscious. LD is in the ship, unconscious. Legai is unconscious. The water guy is frozen over. Legai is bloody bad. Still looking the best out of... No, actually, the frozen guy is now looking better than him. And Bolivian is quite low as well, but still standing. So,
I will touch Marky and look disgusted. You guys really need to be a little more athletic. I'm expecting more of you and your kind.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
killing him for 10.
Nice.
is it the one where you heal yourself as well?
No, this is...
Okay, this is the bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah, Marky.
Yeah.
Your prayers have been answered as, although still frozen, this divine warmth brings back your electronics into action.
Cold word, but warm touch.
Ha.
Okay. Next action, I will shout at the electric guy who almost wiped us out and tell him, let's see. Do you know what you call a death sentence gone wrong? Good concept, bad execution. And he needs to take my cringe damage. Wisdom against charisma.
Okay, his
Just a
charisma.
cringe sentence from outside the ship reaching his ears. Ow!
He doesn't take. He doesn't say.
He
Oh,
shouts
he takes
like,
half damage.
"What?" He's
He takes
more
4 damage.
Yeah, he didn't like listen completely. He cringes, but he's like, "Why are you still alive?"
And then I believe there were 3 actions that passed, and I can use my divine touch again, or it didn't. 3
bonus
actions.
Bonus action doesn't count as an action. Like
Yeah,
it
but I
doesn't
use
count
that.
for.
It has
You use
extra
divine,
Okay,
right?
okay,
You use
okay.
divine, then you used an action, then you used a bonus, then you used an action. So only 2 cooldowns actually passed. So after this action, you will be able to use it again.
Yeah.
Because the action when you use it doesn't count towards the cooldown. It's only the
Yeah.
actions taken after. You can use divine will to take down the cooldown.
Or you could just move or something. But yeah.
No, like
I don't need to move. I'd rather.
because you still have your full divine will, so you can use one divine will to take it by 1 cooldown, which will allow you to use it again.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Marky, you should have healed yourself for a bit.
Yeah, for
I'm
10.
touching myself and Marky for 2d8.
So, so Connie should be healed
Ah,
by
come on.
14
8 and then
total.
another 4.
No, it was
Yeah.
a 10. Right?
Oh, was it? I thought it was
Oh,
3d6 was 8.
Oh, no, yeah.
Right,
Is that a
Sorry.
different one?
No, that
Oh,
was a different
But
one.
Marky
Yeah.
is
Damn it.
with
Yeah.
his laundry, so it will take a while.
Cool.
Yeah, it was the 2D. Okay, so Connie will be healed for 14. Bob is as well. I believe that is the end of your turn, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
The apologies, I need to farm for this.
It's always
Yeah.
the same guy, right?
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
like to
no,
imagine it's his motorcycle hour when we play.
Yeah, he does it on purpose. Yeah, so like the water, Lake Juan bursts out of his ice prison and screams, "I will end you all!" Plus 14, not plus 15.
Oh, yeah. Well, let
Yeah.
me edit it real quick. He didn't see it anyway.
Yeah. But he was frozen, so that's the end of his turn. Legai, you are unconscious, and at the start of your next turn, you will be dead. It is Belivian's turn as he looks back at Legai. Easy pickings of the week. As he uses his slash move against him. So his strength versus
Phew. Fuck on.
Oh.
counterattack. He doesn't have stalactites, but he uses the boards of the ship to use them as needles to shoot at Belivian. So he'll have 2d6 of them. So 10. 10, and the DC is 22. As Lekai says, "Sorry, my lord. I hope you forgive me." So rolling, Believin has +4 in athletics, so he needs 18 at least to make a DC on 10 d20s.
10?
Because 10 attacks.
I thought it was like 2 attack. Oh, right, no, 2d6.
2d6. Yeah,
And each one
the
is a
amount.
d6, right? Okay.
Yep. So he made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Oh, he
usual
failed
ones
4.
and one double.
Yeah. Wait, what was the
doubles.
DC? Oh, the DC is 22. Shit. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 96 total damage.
And okay.
23. He had 20 HP.
Okay.
As hits him from all sides and Bolivian collapses. I hope you can forgive me, my lord. CD8 is your turn.
Okay, it's shenanigans time again.
Sorry, Connie. Sorry, 1 second. Connie, are you back? Okay, no.
So this ship Elodie is inside of. It has probably like windows or cannon holes or something. Can I see Elodie
like
from the side?
its sides are torn open from like hitting the ship. There's a lot of holes, so yes, you can definitely spot Elodie and conscious.
Okay, that helps with my second question. So the ship is badly hurt. That's good to know.
Yes.
So I use my bonus action to fly inside 4 meters, pick up Elodie, and the ship, as it's on top of another ship and an object, is by definition a movable object, as it's used for travel. I pick up the ship and fly 20 meters out of the map.
No, sorry, I'll have to rule that the ships are now stuck together because they would have
Fuck
planks.
off!
No, it would like have
I can
planks.
move all the ships
To be
together.
fair,
They are all
to be fair,
movable.
I
No,
probably
not in this
wouldn't
sense.
have ruled the
Why
ship was movable.
not?
Like when you say movable, it's meant like something a person can move.
No,
surely.
a vehicle is by definition a movable
No.
object, no
Okay.
matter the size.
CTA, I will say this. It's very improbable, but it is not technically impossible. If you choose to do this, and this is a risk because it might not work, and get a nat 20 on a strength check, you will be able to move the ship out.
Look,
Um,
my ability is made specifically to move stuff and only make it hard to hold it in the air. It
I'm
was
saying that this is not
specifically
treated
to
as
be-
is not treated as a movable object. I am giving you an exception if you wish, for a nat 20, but otherwise it is not a movable object.
Yeah. It's basically a terrain feature. I mean, look at the size of it.
That's not how ships work. You, bro,
It
Elodie
is
can
if
throw
you're-
ships
if-
at
it
people,
is-
but I can't push them.
She's not throwing.
don't-
She's letting them go.
Yeah, all I do is let something fall out of the sky. It's not my
Just-
fault there happens to be a ship in the sky.
Yeah, if there was no gravity, Elodie would be useless.
Yeah, all she can do
I mean,
is jump and let go. No, she can store them and release them. she
Yes.
can
Yeah,
walk
no,
around
but
with
it-
5 ships
it's-
in her pocket.
It's like
Yeah.
she spec'd into that specifically for
Me,
that
like I
reason.
did with the propeller. It's an upgraded ability, specifically for this.
Carol's no.
Yeah, I will point out Pocket Dimension costs 3 storage. It is probably my most valuable points of storage that I've spent. It costs
do you
3.
mean
Although
free
to be fair,
free storage
although
is
to
like
be fair, the
nothing.
vehicles
That's
the
like
vehicles
3
also
daggers.
cost 1 each. Yeah. The vehicles cost 1 each, and then the base ability costs 3. But still, it's good value.
Oh, good value is an understatement. I can't even push the fucking.
No, there is a chance you can, but they are stuck badly together, and
Yeah,
it's an amalgamation of 4 ships.
It's basically like pushing something that's like a ship
And
that's
it's-
on the ground. Like if
It's
it was
also
in the
in
sea-
mud. Yeah, it's also
Yeah.
in mud, right? So
Actually, this should be my 2 turns past. So I believe the cave thing disappeared. The last 2 rounds
oh,
should be in water
Great.
again.
yeah. So it would be in water, but
Well,
yeah.
it could be at the end of my turn. I don't know how this thing.
I would say
starts
it's
counting. Or 2 rounds past. Technically, I don't know.
Yeah, it would be at the end of your turn because then it would be 2 rounds have passed.
Well, okay. If you want to play hardball, we will do it like this, like this. I will fly in, take LOD, take the water guy, take Leikai, and throw them outside of the ship into the water while staying with LOD.
Are we just gonna make sure? Yeah, I was gonna ask you because the way you said it sounded like you're gonna throw
Yeah,
LOD as well.
I use the inertia or whatever it's called to like let go mid-flight of those two, but me and LOD will stay here on the ship.
That is fine. Okay, so you grab LOD, that's the problem. You attack Lei Quan, so that's treated as an attack. So it is a speed contest. It's a speed contest. So roll me speed. Yep, you managed to grab the huge ass water demon, and now speed against Leikai.
It just occurred to me that maybe pushing the water guy into the mud just before it turns back into water might actually not be to our advantage.
Well, yeah, but CD already did it.
Yep, he already did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you grab and throw them out basically into the water below. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So the water guy falls into the mud. As you let go of Leikai, he stays hovering. He is still right next to you. Yeah, and you're carrying Elodie, yeah. So.
Okay. Well, he can stay there if he wants. I will. Yeah, I took 14 damage, so I will put the my drone, not the spider, my flying drone.
Yeah.
At him for 14. Great headshot.
Let's see.
Hopefully in damaging him, not damaging him.
It does hit. 20 HP.
Yeah, 20 damage and make
Yeah.
it double because my drone manifest.
Yeah, so 40 damage. It bursts through into his chest and then out like an in the alien.
And while
he like tries catching his breath and you can see his flight is slipping a bit. He's almost dead. Like he's barely conscious. How dare you? You mongrel. You just copy me. You're just a cheap metal copy.
While my drone manifested, it sucked all the particles in the area, so the 14 lying in range will also be sucked in, by the way.
It's in range, very well.
Yeah, 30
And
meters,
does
so
this cause the cave or something else to appear again?
Now
or the swamp?
What is it?
A swamp, I believe. Yeah, it's a swamp. So it's so it is swampy water.
Okay, that was my first thing. And with my yeah, the drone appears, so it puts its cannon at him.
Very well.
Oh no.
Roll.
I always forget. What was it? It's normal. Yeah, that should be a hard hit.
One second.
Nice.
Okay, only three of the boards will be shot at the drone as a counterattack from the nat 20. He's barely conscious, so I need 3 athletics from the drone. DC 11.
Good at the test.
Didn't you hear LOD? Like,
Oh. Yeah, I'm unconscious, so I can't help.
Yeah, it's not gonna
why
take out the
didn't
drone.
you?
11 damage to the drone as the wooden boards just as a counterattack into it. As Leikai dodged.
With my last action, I will use my last super potions, one for me and one for Elodie. So Elodie, roll for yourself 3d6.
Okay.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Marky, it is your turn. You have 14 HP as you're divinely healed by Bob.
Let's go.
But that's
I get up and I
racism,
say,
not just Bob.
right, you healed me? I thought you hated me.
He
Oh,
expects
Scott,
more
have someone
attention
to-
from you.
Hate. I cannot hate my only black friend.
Ha.
I can't hate you. You're my black friend.
Without you, I am a racist.
I'm not a racist, I have a black friend.
And it's you.
Bob uses Marky as a shield against the racism claims now. I have a black friend, he gave me the N-word pass.
Okay. Yeah, Connie, what are you doing? The water guy was thrown into the water. Lake High is still hovering in air, barely alive. Billion is down as far as you know. Lake High is unconscious.
Well, I do have 28 more free like stuff to do with, so damn. Okay, so he's down, right?
Yeah. He is unconscious in the sense that he's 0 HP. At the start of his next turn, he will be dead.
Okay, well, I can use the 28 HP to boost the next hand I shoot. This time, like, using it for its intended purpose.
Alright.
And okay, so he has, I guess, still got a bunch of HP. Okay, and
No,
yeah,
he's barely alive. He's like half slipping out of consciousness.
okay. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna could I just make it explode on him?
With the hand?
The hand. With the 28 HP.
Not explode. If it's not in your ability, you can't do it. Like how you
Well,
don't have an explosion.
It was like an example given, but I have never actually like really done that before.
I mean,
it's not the most.
Was it?
efficient.
Wait, when you say it was an example,
mean
Kevin,
like-
does it say you can do it?
You mean like using your ultimate in the style?
Well,
where you
it's
sacrifice the
you can modify the hand to explode and then shoot it and then it explodes. Basically, that was the idea with the.
Oh, if you have that modification, if you have that ability, that's fine then.
We're just gonna post it again because I also should double check it. Sorry, I should really prepare my actions better. There it is.
I'm saying
so-
flowcharts, all these flowcharts.
That is true. It's this one.
Okay. Attached.
Yeah, it does say small explosion, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's the ability of. So yeah. It's the same action that you carry tricycles, so it's a bit different than your hand shooting ability.
No, yeah, this is before that. I didn't specify it correctly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just a little bit.
So this would be a bit different because it would be an action to create a small explosion, and the other action to like shoot it or throw it with an accuracy.
Yeah, that would be the idea. Yeah, just add some like targeted explosives, and then the second action would be to shoot at him.
I would say DC 5 knowledge check, and the higher you go, the bigger the explosion is.
Well, I'm not trying to make it that big. I'm just trying to like
Stronger.
Yeah, that would be better. Yeah. So knowledge.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
No, wait. You know what? If you make it 18 plus, it's a homing missile. You have advantage on accuracy.
Fuck yeah! Is this an auto hit?
Yeah, you know what? It's a homing rocket.
Alright, so this will take out all but 4 of my HP, but I have spent 28 on this nat 20 knowledge roll.
Nice.
And then I will
Okay.
use my 10 HP to shoot it.
I would say it shoots itself. It's a homing rocket. You don't like in the single action you create it, and you don't need to use your second action because it's a homing rocket itself. It shoots itself.
Okay.
So I would say like for a 23, let's do 5d12 fire damage.
Okay.
Wait. Does he still have that thing that heals him when he takes fire?
Well, you already shot it.
Wait, are
God damn it.
explosions fire?
Yeah. Explosions
No.
are fire. So please
I
roll
did
a
not know
5d12.
Shouldn't it be like half fire and half like, I don't know, force or something?
Okay, shrapnel. No, okay,
Shockwave.
shrapnel.
Yeah.
So I will say 3d12 fire, 2d12 shrapnel. So you still have a chance for your second one to be higher than the first and kill him.
God damn it, because this was such a cool thing and then it's like gonna just heal him.
If you made like a flying piercer, that would have been it. But he wanted an explosive.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's only because it's only because like that's what the ability states
It
specifically.
also
I didn't
says
know if he was
acid.
yeah,
Oh, acid as well. But that's
it
also
says
elemental.
that.
Fucking
you could
bullshit.
you could have made a shuriken.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah,
I just didn't know explosions were as fire damage. I don't know why I forget about that.
It's elemental damage, even if you try to take it apart, right? But yeah, so 3d12 fire. If you can give me that as a starter.
Alright. Damn.
Okay, so give me 2d12
that's-
as the damage as the
Now we get
explosion
one and
gets
a two.
absorbed.
Oh, well, it does nothing.
Well, it heals him 7.
As he's healed up back to not losing consciousness, as he like looks up at the sky. Is this my lord's work?
Wait, so he was down? You didn't tell me he was down.
No, he was. I was saying slipping out of consciousness.
Okay.
He had like a few hit points left.
Yeah.
So you probably
so
doubled
he's-
his hit points.
He was at 1. He's
Oh,
now
God.
at 8.
You
Oh,
multiplied
that's
his hit
fucking
points by 8.
wonderful. Okay, well in that case, I'm
Still
gonna.
have your
Can
second
I?
action?
I mean, is gold elemental damage?
No.
I don't know at this
No.
point. Okay.
No.
Then
it
I'm
would
gonna
be,
shoot a golden laser at him because it is
Okay,
a
so you
free
use-
action to change that.
Yeah. So you absorb it,
Nice.
and you're basically. Yeah, you're using your laser, right?
Yeah.
So instead of a laser, it's like instead of light, it's shooting like small
lance of-
pellets of metal.
Oh, no, don't make it gold pellets, make it a lance, that's way cooler. Or like
Okay, a
saber
lance.
or
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. It shoots out a harpoon.
something. Awesome.
Oh, you can name it a golden shower.
Yeah, it's brains.
Small pellets is better.
It still
than
might
golden
hit.
shower.
It doesn't hit.
Wait a minute,
So,
I'm actually.
yeah,
oh no,
that's-
fuck, my stats are shit because Marky fucked me again, I forgot. Never mind,
Yeah,
there's no
I
point
fucked
in
it
me
up.
helping.
Oh, never mind then. That's it.
Well, Belavian, you're unconscious, and at the start of your next turn, you will be dead. Belavian, you're dead.
Does that count? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
It's-
I mean, isn't it Butcher though?
No, it's still the
Oh,
same
it's-
body. It's a body that dies.
Oh fuck, that's really unfortunate. I was gonna, well, not straight away, but after the battle I was gonna heal him. But oh well, right,
Yeah.
I guess. At least he's a transfuni, so he can just get another body. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Right.
Elodie, it is your turn.
Look across at Lake High.
You and your bastard dad, or Lord, or whatever the fuck he is to you, really screwed me over. So now it's time that I bring out an old classic.
And I am just gonna pop a quick link into the Discord as I jump up into the air and scream, Roda! And yeah,
Oh god.
I jump 4 meters across and then 8 meters vertically.
Yep.
And then I summon my road roller.
You can even jump
with-
further. You're technically on the same spot as me. I'm holding you.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
that's
was I?
fine. So
Okay,
it's,
well,
it's 10
in that case-
it's 10 meters just above.
Yeah.
As he sees it fall on him.
Not just him though, because it's not like a one hit
right.
vehicle. It's
Yeah,
hitting
yeah,
this
yeah.
guy as well.
That's fine. So it will be actually more distance towards this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's at
Something
water
like
level,
that,
so it would be about 30 meters for him.
Nice.
I'm not gonna draw it because it will sink
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't retract it anyway. But okay, give me knowledge because they need to roll athleticism.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
yes,
know
of
how far
course.
it will think it's a swamp after all, but
They will probably
Yeah,
still
that's
like take some damage.
No, they will take at least half even if they make
Okay, good.
so 14.
Oh wait, shit. Sorry, I started off
So knowledge.
clicking the wrong thing because I'm used to not having to change this. No, it's not my lowest stat. Yeah, so that's a DC of 8.
Okay, so they both made it. So we're gonna split the rolls. 10 meters. So Lake High against Lake High roll 5d6. Against Lake One 15d6, and they both take half.
Cool.
8. So he takes 8 his exact HP.
Oh, nice. What was it again for the other guy? Sorry.
15.
Okay, nice. Awesome.
As Lake High looks up. Oh no, it's raining again. And gets knocked out as it falls down into the water. It deals 21.5 to 22 damage to the water. Lake Kwan as both of them are pushed underwater. Anything?
That's it from me. That was all. That was my bonus action plus 2 actions plus a free action.
Yeah.
And by the way, that means that I'm now out of free uses of my pocket dimension.
Very well. So, Elodie, into the water, you see Lake High lose consciousness. You saw his skull crack as Lake Kwan is hit as well. Suddenly, Lake High's eyes open. It's good to have followers. He is gonna move out from underneath the roller and basically shoot out into the air at the top of the deck. As Bob, you sense Savid in Lake High's body. As he looks at you, Bob, and shouts, "Well, brother, what are you gonna do now? Kill me, hurt me, heal me again? This is the true power of having followers, Bob. The true power of being a god. No one can stop your divinity." And he's gonna try to hit you with lightning. Give me an athletics.
Oh god damn it. He'll probably succeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
26
Oh.
lightning damage.
And I can't help you because my stats are garbage.
Marky, can you do something? Or
I mean, I am grounded, so if I was able to get in front of you, I could absorb it,
Nah,
but I don't
not
know
like
if that's
that.
allowed.
No. Bob. It is, yeah, your turn. Bob, you are unconscious, and at the start of your next turn, you will be dead. It is the water guy's turn.
He is sort of half buried under a road roller.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to. He's not worried about getting out, because you are actually within water now, Elodie.
Correct.
And you
Admittedly,
see him
swamp water,
extend
but yeah.
his. Yeah, so it's not deep, but you see him extend his hand and like make a fist, and then you suddenly feel the pressure of the water increase around you. I need an athletics save from you.
I yell at him that he doesn't scare me, even though I'm certain
It
to fail.
is an ultimate. Wow, he rolled low.
Wow. Okay. That
Yeah,
is literally
so-
like the third time I've rolled an 8. I feel like this 3d4 is just always ending up with 8.
So you
Which
have
is
a
fine.
chance to survive this, but this is stronger than his hydro cannon.
Oh god. Yeah, no, I'm down. It was nice knowing you, everyone. Well, actually, I'm next to CJ.
Yeah,
so
41.
Yeah, he'll probably
damages
give
you.
me a potion.
Your like outer shell gets crushed and into the electronics, but it is the end of his turn. Lake Eye, you are dead.
Nice.
CTA, you just saw LD summon get below water, and then immediately the water crushes her as like a tin can as she goes unconscious again. Lake Eye is floating right next to you, but completely like with his skull bulged inside. He seems to be somehow sustained alive. Lake Juan is being crushed beneath the road roller. What are you doing?
So Elodie is still in my arms somehow?
No,
I'm on
Elodie
top
is
of
on
the
the road roller, and everyone's sinking basically. The three of them, Lake Juan, the road roller, and Elodie, in that order, up the, from top, bottom to top, are sinking. And Lake Eye just floated out of it and screamed at Bob and threw lightning at him.
How deep is my swamp?
It's about 10 meters, so it's shallower than the ocean, but it is a bit deeper than the swamp.
Well,
and as per your ability, movement in the swamp's waters is considered difficult terrain, so it would have any movement within it.
But I mean, my flying shouldn't be.
Like the distance in water, if you tried to just move only in water, it would be halved.
No, but my propeller is flying. Yeah, no.
Yes, if you are in water.
I'm not trying to dive.
Yeah, no. If you're not diving, if you're in air, you're not affected.
Okay. First, I will use 20 HP to glue the road roller to Lake Eye.
Lake Eye is in air.
Wait,
Lake Juan is under the road roller.
Wait,
he flew out.
Guy.
He flew out.
Yeah,
on his
he's
turn.
flying.
He used an action to get out. He used an action to fly up out of the water, and then used an action to strike lightning. So only Lake Juan is now.
Like here.
Oh, I misunderstood the one with the crushed head.
Yeah, no, Lake Eye is that with the crushed head, but he's in air somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, his head got crushed in, then he flew away.
Yeah.
With a crushed in head.
Yes. His skull is clearly cracked.
Well, okay. I will swoop down, pick up the road roller, fly above him, and drop it on him.
Ha. Come on,
What's
Lucas.
better
This
than
is
a
much lighter than a
half-crushed
whole
head? A
ship.
fully crushed head. A road
Wait,
roller is
okay, no,
definitely
I will-
a movable object.
I will consider with your popular, yeah, that's perfectly fine. And since Elodie is on the road roller, you're picking it up with her.
Yeah.
What's the total
Wait.
movement you can do?
With
Because-
one bonus action, 24 meters. But I can
That's
expect
not
why are you
enough.
dropping the
for
zone?
more.
Okay, I would say
I use one bonus
distance-
action and a full action to get as high
okay.
as possible
But
above.
Savid doesn't
the
get
ship.
killed if you hit him. He needs to be healed, not damaged.
CTA doesn't know that it's a V.
True.
Oh.
Unless
Does he not?
well, Carol seemingly doesn't think he does.
He should know since he started talking about divinity to Bob.
Oh
He
yeah,
can
he did do
make-
that, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he maybe CTA needs to roll knowledge or insights to know
Yeah,
if
that
this
is
is
fair.
big.
Yeah, because he also shouted about heal me, damage me, right? So if you wish, CT can roll knowledge or insight to see if CT understands, or if you think he would understand just from he.
Wait, so
I guess yeah, you would.
so damage
Definitely.
damage him here.
What you can tell is that Lake High is at critical damage. He should be unconscious, but he's not. He shouted something about being healed or damaged to Bob, and you kind of connect the dots that the last time you saw a guy damaged to the point where he shouldn't be alive was Bob, when he was possessed by Savid. So this is, you can safely assume that this is now Savid possessing Lake High's body.
Wait, how does Savid work again? If I damage him, that's bad. If I heal him,
You need
what
to
happens if I
he
heal
is
him?
still alive. He will
Uh,
not die if he is damaged.
Savid always re-heals the person up to just barely sustaining him to be alive.
You can heal him, for example, with a potion, and it will be okay.
What will
That's
be
how
okay?
you got rid of Savid. So last time you fought Bob, so let's look at how last time you fought Bob. Any damage you did to Bob would be automatically re-healed just so Bob's body can sustain its life. And when you heal Bob, that actually pushed Savid out because Bob's consciousness returned. It seems Leika's consciousness has left, and Savid took over now that Believing is dead.
Okay. I have a plan. Let's see how that works. I swoop down, pick up the road roller, swoop up, pick up
Yep.
Leikai. Use. Yeah. I use bonus action and full action to fly the road roller up high in the air above the water guy. Let go of the road roller at the same time as I feed potions to myself, Elodie, and
Okay, so I understand you grab Elodie and the road roller, but you only let go of the road roller.
yeah, only the road roller
Okay.
falls down while I hold
And you
Savid
are
and
throwing
Elodie.
it. Wait, so you're grabbing and Savid. The distance between the water line and the deck of the ship where Leikai is floating is about 20 meters.
Yeah, well, with as I said,
Oh,
with
that's a
bonus
lot.
action
That
and
would
action, I
be-
can move almost 50 meters. So.
Yeah, that would be enough. I'm just trying to understand how you're positioning things. So you want to throw the road roller on Lake Juan while holding, or do
Yeah,
you
we
want to
will-
throw it on?
All the
You want,
all
like-
the tokens will be above him while the roll
Okay.
call drops.
Okay, but to grab Leikai, you
If
need to
Savid
roll speed
doesn't
against his
dodge me
speed.
or something.
Yeah, but for Leikai, you need to win against his speed. So it's a 19. You need to beat that speed. So Leikai does dodge you as he says, "Watch out!"
You should have
Yeah.
Well,
plus
yeah,
5
if
with
he
the
dodges
dodges
me, I will stay in that spot and still drop the road roller.
Road roller.
Yeah, I
Okay,
want to
but
be in
drone
range.
give
I
you
want to
its-
heal him.
Um,
But
I
does the
should
drone
like
give you
the
a
road
bonus?
roller was a couple hacks, right? So
yeah, so you can.
Oh no,
do-
it was bigger than
stand-
that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. The hexes exactly don't matter. It's fine. So you're like standing here, right? So you're in range of both.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. In that case, I don't even need to use my action. I just use my bonus action to fly. Like it's not 50
Yeah, so
meters.
you
I'm
would
not
be able
moving
to.
higher.
Yeah, so you would be about you would lift it up about 12 meters, I would say, above Lake One with a bonus action. So okay,
But
give me
also that speed roll. But Ilya was saying this earlier, but doesn't he get like a bonus or advantage or something for the
not
drones
for
next to him?
attacking, not for attacking, right? You
Um,
don't get advantage on attacks.
Well, it. Oh yeah, if it's a. Oh yeah. I have advantage on attack. True.
You
If
do?
it's
That's
a,
what I
it
thought.
counts as an attack.
It's a +5 to defense or advantage
Oh,
on attacks, isn't it?
Yeah, so you have. Yes, so. Within 6 meters, you're within 6 meters. Yeah, you have advantage on that speed check.
Come on, do it.
No.
Aw.
19 is hard to beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a knowledge check for Lake Juan's athleticism as a DC, whether he takes half. So he will take half from 10 meters high, I would say 50, yeah, 5d6, the same it was for against Lake Eye. So 5d6 as you drop the road roller on him, and he will take half. Oh, that's good rolls, 12.
Nice.
Yeah, he like takes a moment of breather, happy that the road roller is lifted, and then it drops again, hitting him, and he's pretty badly hurt now. Most of his bones are cracked. You still have 2 actions. That was just a bonus action.
Yeah. I will definitely upgrade this ability for next level up.
Nice.
I mean, the combo of you picking up the road roller is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Elodie and Savit both heal for 2d6 plus 4. Roll for yourself. While I
Very well.
also roll
Nice.
for me.
Yeah, you heal Leikai's body for 15 as for a second he closes his eyes, drops 20 centimeters, and then catches himself as his eyes open again. I knew Lord would be with me.
By
He
the
looks
way,
at you.
you remember the time thingy? So if Savit went to the water guy, he went before getting crushed.
That's fine. But no, the Leikai just looks at you, CTA. You have no chance against us. We are the ultimate being together. Me, with my power, with my gods, divine will, is unstoppable.
I point my middle finger at him and shoot nanoparticles in his face.
Very well, roll to hit.
Advantage. And I use 20.
Very well. He got a nat 1.
Oh.
So he takes double the damage. And the damage, is that damage correct or?
Nope, it's 26.
Yeah.
Times 2. Because it gets absorbed
So,
again.
times 2 because he got a nat 1.
Okay, so
Nice.
times 4 then?
Quadruple it.
Yeah.
It is times 4, but it's not like you shot more metal, right? So.
No,
it is
you did it. You did it this way with Bolivian. You said it was 40 damage because it was a 10, and then you doubled it twice because Bolivian had been forced into a crit fail.
Yeah, but the
It's
spider
gone.
didn't have 40 HP.
I don't know about HP, but it definitely did 40 damage when it was created.
No. I'm taking the damage. I'm saying this. The
Okay.
drone won't. You're not shooting out
Ah,
more metal for the drone to absorb, so the drone will still absorb the 26.
Oh.
Or I don't even
Yeah.
know, but
makes
if it,
sense.
yeah, it's just you're hitting it in the critical spot, and as you're basically, he launches into the ship, into the side of the ship for 52, 104 damage.
Nice.
Um,
It's kind of a shame he only had like 10 HP, but you know, it was still cool.
Yeah. As his eyes open up. Oh, CT, come on. You don't think this will help, will you? He should be dead, but Zavid is back in him. Is that
It
the end of your turn?
appears.
My drone. One action orb. It will fly over here next to the potion tank. And in range of
Very well.
him if anybody wants to. And yeah, me and Elodie are hovering. Elodie, are you extra big today at the moment?
No, I do not have any temp HP, so I'm in my gold form. I'm not giant.
Yeah, but are you like
Marky, I
many
hope you
hundreds
can
of
kill me.
kilograms?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's fine.
I don't know, I'm a normal weight. In fact, I'm slightly less weight than
I'm
normal
just saying
my
because
arms are
for
crossed.
each 100 kilograms, it costs 1 HP.
Yeah, I mean, all
we
of
can
my
ignore
stuff
for a
is
single
stored.
person, it's fine.
Oh, 200 kilograms.
My
Okay, never
belongings
mind, never
are.
mind.
Yeah.
If you're less than 200.
Yeah, my stuff. Yeah. My
she
stuff is
has-
mostly stored in the pocket dimension. So
She has a lot of HP missing and her arms are grass, so she's
Yeah.
within the range. Marky, you're up. Lake Eye just crashed into the ship and seemingly is all diddly daddly hovering in air again with his skull basically open.
I mean, probably wouldn't be that hard to figure out what they're doing, right? It's like we've seen this before. People get knocked out, immediately taken over.
Yeah, I mean, if you think Connie would assume that, yeah. Especially since you saw Savid bouncing around, so yeah, it's perfectly
I
fine
don't
to assume.
understand. I healed him, so I assumed Savit would be
Yeah, he
out.
can't
Then I
heal.
damaged him, Savit came back. I don't.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have
mean,
to
it's simple.
imagine it's like Bob's thing where he has a cooldown, but because he wasn't defeated multiple times within the same turn, I think what you need to do is heal him, then damage him, then heal him again, then damage him again in the same turn.
I will
Or
say
at least
this.
before his next turn.
Okay, so I will pull back a bit. You're very close to correct. There is a limitation, but that's not it.
That's not it.
The number of times is dependent on how many times Bob used the DMV line, and Savid noticed it because each DMV line gave Savid power to possess something. So now is the question: how many times was it used when Savid noticed?
Cool.
I mean, I
I
can just
have
heal
no
Bob and
slightest
ask him.
idea.
He has
No, you
perfect
wouldn't.
memory.
Bob
at least
wouldn't.
somewhat, I guess.
No, he only has perfect memory of everything
Yeah,
after
true,
he
true.
he got the wish. For, he
But
doesn't
that does
remember
mean that
everything.
everything before then doesn't really take any like effort to remember. So
True,
maybe
but he still wouldn't
if
remember
he
every time
tried
he used
to
it.
remember it.
Yeah.
I didn't try to remember how many times I used it, but I
Nah.
remember a lot of times
Yeah.
he wasn't there.
And-
So
So okay, it's interesting you notice he wasn't there after he possessed the first transfiguring guy. So it is actually the window of how many times was it used before the first transfiguring guy fight. Because after that, yeah, he was in that body and he wasn't like using it to open up gates or whatever you want to explain. But yeah. There is a specific number of it. Anyway,
right. Well, in that case,
in character,
I'm
you
gonna heal
wouldn't have the number, so yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna heal up Bob anyway because I need to do that because so he doesn't die. I think it was 2d8. So yeah, you can roll 2d8 Bob if you want to.
let's hope it's good. Okay.
I love the duo of just healing each other.
Yeah.
And well, I guess I'll just throw the other one. I'll throw it at him then. I guess.
You're throwing it to heal him, right?
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, he's gonna try to dodge it, so it is an accuracy check.
Do I get help from the robot?
You have advantage, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, can I try to limit it so it only heals him for less than the full amount? Like tear out one of the spikes?
Yeah, you can. I imagine it's a needle, so you use up most of it, like just on the ground before throwing it. It's fine.
Yeah, something like that. Okay.
Yep.
So accuracy.
So let's say it will
advantage.
heal for 1 even if.
Oh, that's athletics, but it's still 3. So
I think that's not gonna be enough. So it just hits the wall. It just hits the ship. Anything for bonus?
nope. I used my bonus stuff. No, I didn't. But actually, wait. No, this was a bonus action. I'm stupid. I get that as a bonus action because he's my ally. Yeah.
Oh my god. The friendship that's blossoming down there.
Yes, we just heal each other forever. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the healing station is stuck inside the ship, I guess, like, to the side.
Yeah. I can draw it for to have a reference. So it's gonna be over here.
Well,
so second action, what are you doing?
I mean, could I just use some actions to prepare like a 1 health or healing thing? Or actually, wait, I'm gonna prepare an action to laser him once he comes back to...
Perfect. Yeah, that works perfectly. Elodie, you're up.
Okay. Well, with the end of Connie's turn there, finally, that is 2 rounds past, which means my stats are back to normal. However, it has occurred to me that during the time where my stats were not normal, I should have been rolling the 1d6 at the start of my turn for burn damage and then subtract
That's
2.
fine. You can do that. I mean,
I'll just do that now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
you don't need to roll for this turn? Yeah.
No, I know. But the first one did nothing, the second one did 4. Because I missed 2 turns of doing it. So that's why I rolled twice.
Okay,
so
that's right.
each of those subtracts 2, and that means I took 4 fire damage. But this turn, my...
Sorry. Wait, Elodie. When you were downed, what damage did you take? Wasn't it fire? Didn't you take 10d10 fire?
I can't remember, possibly. That's right. Yeah, it was incineration damage. It was like 40 odd, wasn't it? Yeah, okay.
41.
So 41, did you say?
Yeah, 1d41.
Okay, cool. However, I was then crushed by water, so that's irrelevant.
No,
I'm not on fire.
You're
the
not.
reason I rolled those 2d6s.
No, I understand. One second. I understand that. You would have been on fire at the start of your previous turn before you went into the water. When you jumped to launch the road roller, you would have.
Oh, right.
Since you skipped that, I will say just roll now. The 1d40 instead of the 1d6 where you rolled 6, roll a 1d41.
Okay, yeah, cool. That makes sense. And then subtract 2 from that because that was last turn's.
Yeah.
So yeah, 34. So I would have been unconscious.
So I'm gonna say just to clear stuff out, I will say you go unconscious now, just so we don't have to retroactively mess with the road roller stuff.
So in that case, even though I was quenched with flames, I was still too badly damaged. I only had a few seconds left of life in me. So I will need healing once again, unfortunately.
Yeah, the plastic on the electronics inside was still hot, not completely.
Yeah, but I am quenched of fire now, so I'm not going to get this happening every single turn.
Lekai hovers. Savid, to be exact, hovers. As he looks around with CT hovering midair with Elodie in his hands, Marky and Bob shoulder to shoulder, he giggles. You're thinking you're still so strong. You're thinking you're so amazing. And yet you don't see what ultimate power truly can bring. Bob, he raises his hand and like you once again feel the air tense up. One last chance to give up.
Fuck off, will you?
Air electrifies, stuff starts exploding.
I raise my middle finger if I'm still going to die. I'm going to die with dignity.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll 1d8 because Lakon is still in range. Lakon is not damaged.
Does it
CTA.
also attack people who are KO'd? Because if I get fire again, that's going to be annoying.
No, it would be. It's only conscious creatures actually.
Cool.
So CTA for yourself 1d8. 5. Oh my god, that's so interesting. That's such an interesting. I need a charisma saving throw against Leikai's wisdom. So I need a 24 from you.
Okay, that's impossible.
Huh.
Do I have my
not 20.
charisma goggles on?
Oh.
It's a crit.
Oh my
yeah.
god, you got two
It's
20s.
a double crit.
Yeah, CTA, for a second, you felt like you were gonna get teleported into a different plane. But you managed to resist that.
I don't move.
As you don't believe in magic.
Hey, and by the way, I don't move in such backwater transportation devices.
Yeah.
Planes? Fuck off.
No. Fuck you.
To be fair, the different dimension type of plane is actually spelled exactly the same as the
No.
aircraft
I
type
got
plane,
the
so
joke.
it's pretty funny.
I need a 1d8 for your drone though.
Oh.
Okay. It is like getting thrown around a lot. It like completely knocks the wind out of it. Anytime you want to take an action next turn, you will need to roll a wisdom above the 24.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's a DC. Or you will take an action that Kai wants. Marky, 1d8. Marky, you combust into flames. 52 fire damage. And Bob,
Be a
1d8.
Nat 20, nat 20, fuck. I'm dead.
As Marky combusts into flames, you freeze over. With you not being a water vampire anymore, you're not immune to this cold damage anymore. As your body gets frostbitten immediately for 71 cold damage. As both of you collapse and we end this session.
Oh, come on! Can't you at least Okay, who is still up? CTA is still up. Come on.
CTA is still up and his drone next to the potions.
Yeah, but my
his
drone can't
is
even move.
confused.
So close. Lucas, next session, if we get like 1 or 2 turns and then everyone's dead and you're like, okay, I guess that's the session over because you TPK'd. That'll be so lame. Come on, let us finish this. It's so close.
Okay, I will ask this way. Does everyone have at least half an hour available to them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Marky, no pressure, by the way.
I do. It's fine.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
Yeah,
Well,
we know
Bob,
where you live.
Bob, you are unconscious and at the start of your next turn you will be dead. Lake Kwan is gonna continue to sink.
Huh.
CTA, it is your turn. Everyone except you and your drone are unconscious.
So, using movement.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky on that charisma nat 20. You would have gotten banished into another plane. Oh my god! And you're holding Elodie.
Hey, but by the way, guys, I started this session with like 20 potions, I believe. Do you guys want to know how many potions I have left?
Like 3.
Nope, 1.
Oh god. I've got 2 on me somewhere stored inside my torso, I guess. So if you want to take those, you can.
Okay, so but okay, my drone, even if it wants to pick up the potions, would that even count as an action? Distribute the potions
it would be
and
an
moving?
action. Yeah.
Everything is an action, so it can't do shit. Okay. If I heal Elodie doesn't have mana, so she's useless.
I will say this. You can have your drone throw a potion. If it picks it up, if it picks up the potions, it can throw a potion at one of your
picking
allies.
up is an action as well, right?
Yes, so it would use up 2 actions.
No, but it can't beat the 24, it's impossible.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
also,
it stats
the
don't allow
Fanat
it.
20. So you consciously just shut off your drone for the moment. Okay, that's perfect. That's honestly
Yeah,
fair.
my drone feels compelled not to do anything. It feels weird.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Okay, now I know what I will do. I will use delaying tactics because I don't have stuff, but you guys have potions. So I will take Elodie, these 2 unconscious guys, use my bonus action and an action to fly over here and hide behind the ship, out of sight. So hopefully the enemies don't know where exactly.
I mean, there is only one enemy, and his ability doesn't need line of sight.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Never mind. I will modify my movement by picking people up and then hiding inside the ship.
Question: are you healing me before or after this movement, or are you not healing me at all?
I actually don't know which one of you 3 I want to heal. So I would heal you up.
Well, I
mean, you have
because if I was conscious,
right?
Yeah.
So
if I was conscious before you did this movement, I could tell you that perhaps it would be best for us to just leave, and if you just end the movement in the water, I can like make a speed.
I will say you saw Lei Kai throw himself over 300 meters as a cannon.
God damn, so he did. Fuck.
Yeah,
okay,
I will
we're
just
screwed.
roll which one of you I heal because at this point I actually don't know which one of us would be the most useful. I kind of believe Bob maybe with his
probably.
divine
Yeah,
sense.
that's probably fair.
I will say since Elodie has 2 potions on her, and if Bob and Marky have any potions on them, if
everybody
you pick
has
all of them
potions.
up, yeah. So if you pick everybody up and like, I'm assuming you said you gather in the ship, right?
Yeah, I also take the drone. Why not?
I mean that's
it's
very good.
It's on the path. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, Marky, how many potions do you have left?
Still the 2, I think. Oh wait, no, I used both of them actually.
Yeah,
I have those.
I will just heal up.
Oh, I used 2. I still have 1.
Wait.
I still have 1 potion.
Wait, Bob has hyper health potions.
Yeah, they're in my inventory.
I think everyone else has medium.
Med potions. I have 2 times med.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bob, heal
let's use
2d6 plus 4 and let's see what you will do.
No, what I'm saying is you could take Bob's 4 hyper potions and give everyone a hyper potion.
I can take people's potions and distribute with 1 action.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. If you count it as fair, I
yeah, it's not different from taking. You're just using his pockets instead of your own. But yeah.
But typically it's okay. Yeah.
It's because
yeah,
you've got loads of
I don't
arms.
mind.
So I have one left, one hyper potion. No, zero.
It's 4 character. Yeah, so if everyone gets a hyper potion, then
Yeah, let's do that. Let's use those. Otherwise, with decay.
yeah.
So
4d6 plus 8. A hyper potion. So each of you 4d6 plus 8.
Nice.
I don't know. At this point, it just feels like health has no meaning. Like, I mean, it is true. These are limited resources, but it's like so insane. I think we've healed at least like 400 HP in this fight.
Yeah. I mean, I've healed way more than my actual max HP. Although admittedly, that's only like 20. But no, 40. Sorry.
Oh, those are
But,
good.
if we manage to survive this, I'm going to heal you all. So
if we manage to survive this, I'm gonna let 6-9 destroy the capital because I'm taking a big long rest to recover.
But by the way, as I end my turn now, we are hopefully hidden because that was my goal. At least line of sight.
Wait.
LOD,
Still have a single action.
be here.
No.
What?
Bonus action and one action was to move, and my second action was to distribute potions.
Oh, you need it. Okay, I see.
And my drone can't do shit. So
Yeah, but after this turn, it loses the confusion. Like you managed to stabilize it. Marky, you find yourself within the ship. I mean, from just surroundings, you would kind of be able to tell immediately where you are. What are you doing?
Quick
So I
question,
have no-
how much
so
health
there is-
did
there-
you have before you were KO'd?
Oh, me?
Yeah, before that big firestorm, how much health did you have, Mark?
8.
Like
Good.
7?
Okay,
Yeah.
you're fine then. I was worried you were about to fuck my stats off again.
I might. Yeah, it is. No, I will next turn though if I am going
God
to
damn
do
it.
this correctly.
I need to run. I have to flee. Except I don't know that it's you that's to blame.
Yeah, he never told you.
I still think it's Savid.
I'm just gonna tell Elodie that for some reason I believe that she should move at least 10 meters away from me.
Okay.
I am too dangerous.
Yeah,
Right,
no,
it's
you can be like, I think Savid is channeling those negative attributes through me, you know.
Fair enough.
Right,
I will take Connie at her word.
Okay, I don't really know where I am anyway, do I? Or do I know?
No,
inside the ship?
you would know because you saw the inside before, so it's you can assume you know where you are. Because
Can
for
you
you it
shoot
was just
Butcher and force him to feed a potion to Savid or heal Savid for 1?
Okay, wait. What if I like negotiate with Butcher that I'm gonna? Is there like some way to see above, or like is there any way? for me
there
to
are
see
gaps.
inside
There are gaps because the ship was smashed, so there are definitely loose.
Yeah, when you
Right.
guys
Okay.
wake up, I would point at the direction of Savid, but hopefully we don't have direct line of sight at all. So you would have to move to see him. Well, yeah, you know where he is.
Okay, well, I would in that case shoot Butcher like to the healing station. Basically, have him grab it.
Yeah, the
That
healing
is the
station
requirement.
is here, but yeah, you would be able to do that.
I mean, it should be. It should be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the healing station.
Because you missed.
In that case.
So yeah, it would.
Yeah. I know. I just
Yeah.
saw it was here in the battle, but I didn't notice that. Okay, I would try to shoot Butcher to grab it.
Oh, and you had
Then-
it broken, but I don't think I uploaded it.
Yeah. It doesn't.
1 second. 1 second. I might. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just continue on. What are you doing?
I'm not gonna really be using him much anyway. I would just like to shoot him to the healing station, link with it, and then use my ability to move myself and the healing station at the same time, basically bumping it into him.
I mean, bumping isn't gonna be enough. You would have to try to hit him. It's
Oh.
like a needle, right? It's not. It's not a touch and heal. So it would be still.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Fair. true.
Because it's not normally that characters resist healing.
Yeah. Normally it is allied. So yeah, I guess I would do that if that's possible.
Yeah, so it would be strength versus defense.
Okay, I will do that then. Oh, actually, it would be. Should I? I guess I should use my strength, not the hands.
Yeah, because you're linked. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not. Oh, actually, is that a plus?
God damn.
I don't think it matters. Oh my god. Okay, so, can you roll me health for Butcher?
Oh, I did not roll the health. That is a very good point.
And...
Okay, well, he's alive somehow.
No, that's not the damage. Oh wow. So 26 DC, athleticism 5 times, please.
On Butcher? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
5
I'm gonna
blanks.
survive that.
Yikes.
Yeah, so now he takes... there's still a chance to survive. He takes 17 damage. As you shoot him behind the guy, basically, link up, and then immediately just planks and nails, just debris shoot into Butcher, destroying him.
That's the end of my turn.
Elodie.
And it's Savid that's standing there controlling the body at the moment.
He is flying, but yes, the body should not be conscious. It's hurt to that.
This probably would work better if he had been healed and it was Kai that we were dealing with, but oh well. I used my bonus action to wait, actually how much? So Mark didn't Connie didn't move and was still able to do all that. Does that mean we do have line of sight to him or not?
You can have line of sight. It's harder for him to see because he's looking from the inside out, but through gaps it's easier for you to see him.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, in that case, where is this thing? Yeah, I will peer out at him and I just say, this was fun, but hey, there's no need for us to fight. I'm sure we can all be friends. Why don't we just all
Savid uses
relax.
his legendary resistance.
Wait, before he uses anything, I want to use my advantage for coming early to roll again.
Auto succeeds.
Yeah, come on.
No, Savid is not gonna have any of your bullshit.
Damn it! Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, oh well. I was hoping for a crit success, but if any of those had been an 8, it would have been a crit success. But I guess that doesn't matter in terms of the legendary stuff. So, well, fortunately for me, that's one action, and I still have a third charge left because I've only used it once this day. So I'm just going to do the same thing again. And make him make him use another one if I can.
Okay, he's gonna try a Kairos.
No, before he does that, I'm going to use my advantage for coming early this time. To try and get a bit. Yeah, there we go. Critical success. That's what I was looking for.
I think he will have to use up another legendary resistance then. Let me just check. He gets, but yeah, no, he uses up legendary resistance.
Okay.
What are you trying to do, girl? Elodie, come on.
Yeah, I will just turn back to the others and sort of shrug and just say, yeah, wait, sorry, let me just adjust that.
Yeah, I kind of thought it would be more successful using that trick against Meikai. I never really expected it to work against Savid, and sure enough, doesn't seem like my charms are particularly effective on him.
But yeah, without mana, there's really not much I can do, especially for a guy who doesn't get hurt by ships falling on him. So actually, I will just use my bonus action, I think, to move.
Yeah, sorry.
Slightly further away. Not that it matters, because he has an ability that doesn't require any line of sight.
No, he actually did not recharge that.
Oh, cool.
and he doesn't see you clearly, but he's gonna use his ultimate. Not his super duper ultimate, but his ultimate. Destroy object. Yeah. You sense the ship rumble as it tears in two, revealing you guys.
Everybody
basically-
can
wait.
move objects besides me.
Wait.
Because you can
Question.
throw shit.
When he tore it in two,
Yeah.
was he like how was he doing it? Was he physically like tearing
Splitting
it
it
by
like this.
telekinesis?
Air tension, like pressurizing with air every the two sides. Oh, you mean what line? Yeah, it was.
No, I
that-
didn't.
That's my
What I
line,
meant-
but I'm also asking.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's
okay.
steering it into those two sides basically. He got the general gist where Elodie's voice came from, and he's just basically opening up the middle.
So
tearing
yeah,
it
so
into half.
what I'm thinking here is the air pressure that's like ripping it apart. It's not like he shot it with a blast of air. He's physically
No.
tearing it to pieces with air.
Yes.
So he's moving it.
Yeah.
Cool. I store it as a free action.
Right, this is
He's
your
trying
ship.
to he's trying to take it and it's mine. So it gets stored as a free action.
Which is interesting because it means CTA disappears.
Yeah, that is true. Oops.
No, wait, no. CTA doesn't disappear. No, it's the opposite. Bob and Connie disappear.
No, Bob has a soul.
Bob
is
has
here.
Yeah,
He's a
exactly.
god.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I'm getting confused. No, that's right. Things without souls get stored.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah.
So CTA and his drone get stored together with the ship.
Oh crap. Well, okay.
Wait, so
And-
is it like an intentional thing? Because like if this is
it
just
is intentional. It is intentional, but like I would do it without thinking.
Well,
Like,
no, I'm not. I mean, like, is it? Does the intention of the caster matter? Because otherwise, you could just say, "Oh, my ship gets broken in storms," but they're starting to steal my ship.
I mean, I suppose it depends on. No, because I think as soon as because that's the thing, right? I sense whenever anyone's trying to take my stuff and can immediately store it. It's not like he would tear it in half and then I store it. This is as soon as he starts using his ability, I get the opportunity to store it before he damages it or takes it
I guess
away.
that makes sense.
You just
So
feel a
it's-
slight
it's not
wind.
like-
Okay, time to store.
Yeah, basically. Like it's
I mean,
like
she would hear it crack
yeah,
as
yeah,
it
something like
gets
that.
torn open.
Although strictly speaking, I don't need to hear it crack. Like
Yeah,
there
no,
doesn't
you-
need to be
yeah,
any
it's-
sensory
it's
thing.
fine.
I deliberately designed this to get around that thing you did in the first campaign, where
Yeah.
that little guy could run around and steal all of Isai's stuff,
Yeah.
like a hoverboard and whatnot. I was literally just like, nope, not dealing with that crap. If I have an item, nobody can steal it from me.
Yeah. Leikai just laughs at us and looks at you, Bob. You really value your own life more than your friends. Pathetic. As he's gonna shoot the light and get to Elodie. As he knows now that if he gets rid of Elodie, CTA will be gone. Elodie. Athletics.
Oh,
Elodie is also grounded.
She's not.
no, I'm not at ERC.
She's not the energy. And that's for D12. 26 HP.
20.
Oh, fuck yeah, you're good. As
yeah, I
lightning
get
strikes, but gold
Zapped.
is not conductive.
Yeah. The gold does get slightly melted a bit, and the grassy arms get charred, although they don't burst into flames because it's not fire damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I just sort of like roll my shoulders and I just say,
That all you got?
That's all you can take. And at this point,
yeah,
I think
I'm
we
I'm
can
literally
end.
like melting, and I'm just like, come on.
That is where we're gonna end the session by this
Yeah.
point.
Oh yeah, I admit I wasn't expecting the hyper potions. I did not realize we had anything like that.
No,
Still
like Bob.
in the time.
I don't know since when Bob has them. I think they have to be like since Murderos or something like that.
God, yeah.
Yeah, they're in my inventory for quite some time. I'm hoarding on them.
Um, if UCD would have had brought all of those versions, like Jesus Christ. What
Yeah.
plays today?
Oh, on a more
At the
positive note,
same time, I do kind of have to wonder if we hadn't had all of all of those potions, would this fight have been as difficult? Because I feel like the vast majority of this campaign, we've not had all those potions,
No
and now
strings
that we
pulled.
have all those potions, we have a very tough fight.
No strings pulled. For the Elemental Brothers, you have had met them. The
Yeah.
Transphony Metal Girl is at a similar scale like the other Transphonies. The ground control Transphony you already fought. Lekai was on a very high level, like he's a boss figure as himself. And then Bolivian as well. So
honestly, we were actually doing really well. Like I'm amazed that we did this well, even with all those potions.
You're going
But
into a 4th session combat.
yeah, like the thing
this is
is,
gonna be a record for us.
yeah, it is. But also, like, we actually would have won this session too, not even like potentially next session, but like this session, if it wasn't for Savid being able to take over Lake Eye and presumably his other elemental brother kids and stuff. But like, if he had only been restricted to the Transfunies, that would be this fight over.
That is
so
true.
yeah,
We
we
did
did really well.
kill.
In a sense, yeah. But as Lekai stated, this is their ultimate combo.
Yeah.
It's obviously like, I mean, at this point it has to be obvious this attack was planned. They were hovering before searching for you, then you disappeared into
I've
the
got to say,
hands.
it is actually funny though, considering how planned this attack was. It was a complete and utter disaster from their perspective. Like, every single one of the elemental brothers that got killed or severely injured, I guess Quan's not actually dead yet, was killed by their dad. Like, Guy was incinerated and Shen was crushed with a ship. Both of those were by Lake Eye. He killed his kids.
Oh, that is
This was a
entirely
terrible,
true.
disastrous plan.
It was
Like, he would have
Japan's
been better
attack on
just
Pearl
fighting us
Harbor.
without.
Yeah, no. With Lei Shen, Lei Shen got very lucky. With your also, like, I just thought you actually managed to down him. Yeah. So he just counterattacked without thinking. Lei Guy at that point was just collateral damage in a sense. I'm surprised Lei Quan survived because Lei Quan didn't take damage both of those attacks. The first attack he just got frozen, and now he didn't take any damage. So
that's why he's running like a little bitch.
He's not running, he's trapped under a road roller. But he might run on his next turn.
He had a turn to move, and he just was like, "No, I'm staying stuck here." He's still
just hoping that if he hides under the road roller, no one will notice him.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it does seem like it.
At what distance you consider the road roller attempted to be stolen?
It only works if he tries to actually move it. Although, funnily enough, I don't believe that there is any range limit on the auto stow thing. So if at some point, like, because he is pretty big, if he tries to lift the road roller and like carry it away or something, or shift it aside, I guess I could just stow it.
Like, after all these years, somebody in your like hometown tries to steal your car that you had there parked for like ages, and like, oof.
Yeah.
And loses an arm in the process.
For the record, the reason that there's no range limit is because only part of the vehicle is actually separate from my body. Like, the way it works is that because it's storage, like, even if it's stored in my pocket dimension, it still takes up storage in my physical body because there's like a part of it that's, you know, physically connected to a Lodi. So that's why I can make stuff disappear when I'm not touching it.
Yeah, it's like the vehicle stores itself almost, but it still like appears in the same pocket dimension.
Yeah.
because it's quantumly attached to LED.
Yeah, quantum, like just how the soul thing, you know, like Transfuni souls are in their metal bodies. That sort of
It will
stuff.
be hilarious next time, though, if you try to spawn the ship with CPA and you spawn the wrong ship, and you'll have to like cycle through all of them because you're like,
Yeah.
wait, which ship was this?
Yeah. I will say I now have the gold-plated warship is damaged, and then I have 6 more damaged ships, although some of those were damaged before and I just hadn't got around to repairing them yet. One of which has hundreds of corpses in it, and there's another one that has something else in it. I can't remember what now. There's another thing that's important that's in one of the ships. Also, I've got 2 warships now that are not damaged that I can still potentially drop on someone. Because I
You
don't
can
want to
drop
drop a
damaged,
damaged one. I can,
right?
but the last time I dropped a damaged thing, Lucas said it's so damaged it can't be repaired anymore. That was one of the trains that I had.
Yeah.
So I think if I drop a damaged thing, it gets
yeah, so it was
permanently wrecked. So
Anyway, I will be going now. Thanks for the session, and we
yeah,
survived. Yay!
survived another
Yes.
day.
Yes.
See you next
Glad
week,
to have
guys.
you.
See ya.
See you next week.
See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Crazy carries.
I was quickly away to take a piss and everybody dipped. I see.
Oh.
Interesting fight. Thanks for DMing as always. Till next week.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye bye.